Hey guys, how are we doing tonight? You know, I almost forgot about this. I'm not the worst, but it's just kind of funny that I almost forgot about my own stream. Luckily, my very lovely friends reminded me. Like, hey, we still doing this thing in about an hour? And at that point, it was 30 minutes. I was like, ah! But I'm here. We're all here. It's all good. So we have 2/3 of the cast. We have me, Ashen, Bird, Cassie, Treble, and Weeb, which is 6 out of 9, which is 2/3 if I can do math. I'm doing all right. Like I said, I'm a little stressed out. Oh, hi, bye, Luna. Thanks for popping in. So we are going to be doing a fundraiser tonight. It should be, yeah, right at the bottom of the chat. There should be what looks like a little heart icon, and it says donate now. So if you click on that, we are raising funds tonight for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And anyone who knows anything about this organization just knows that the moment you name drop it, everyone's just like, oh yes, they're so good. They just have a stellar reputation for helping those who need help. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. We'll play some games, we'll answer some questions, there will be generalized silliness. It will all be good. Let me see if my people are ready. Let's see. Checking in with them. What's everybody else up to? These guys. I said, okay, are you guys ready? And Ash says, never. This is what I have to deal with. Okay, coming in 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Okay, so I hid the bodies behind the trailer, but like, I don't know if that was a good enough measure. I mean, the cops around here are really thorough. Oh god, this is hard.
God damn it, Weeb.
We were just talking about weird things to be brought into the live too.
Wait,
And
how
here
many
we
were
are.
allotted?
Wait, who said?
30 seconds.
Wait, who said it was
30
weird? There's nothing weird about the wait.
That wasn't even 30 seconds. That was more like 3 seconds.
That was
It
all
felt
that
like
was
30
needed.
seconds.
I shouldn't have given a
You're
countdown. I should just do like Cardland does and just start the live stream without telling anyone.
No,
God.
you don't want, because then you would have had nothing. You would have gone, is anybody there?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that might have been preferable.
No. What would have happened is you would have just come in on
Whoops.
the most. I mean, no.
That's not it.
It's Ashen. It's Ashen that was coming in on the weirdest times.
Yeah.
Going back to conversation, it was grand.
Like he starts walking in. I'm in the middle of showing how I do my Minnesota accent. And he goes, what have I walked into?
And then he walked back in on me talking about us flustering Dennis on the 6K live stream and how Ashen needed an adult. And what was it that Weeb came into?
Talking some more about the
That's not it.
different kind of accents I'm trying to do for that particular game.
Yes.
I think that's specifically what you were talking about with the accent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about that game where we go down to the Click Clack in downtown.
Yes.
Yep. Because I recently played Night in the Woods, so I decided to give one of the characters a Minnesota accent. Because
why not?
reasons.
Hello, Kim's chat.
Hello, Kim's chat. We're not ignoring you. We're just trying to catch up and be all chatty because reasons.
That's what we're here to do.
Because raisins.
Exactly.
Because raisins.
No, yuck.
Raisins?
But what about Raisin Canes?
Hey.
I'm about to be where Raisin Canes is, and I'm very upset because I am a fine appreciator of the Zaxby's. The Zaxby's has my love and affection right now.
I think they're
Oh.
both good. I've tried both, and I feel like both are good.
I
Personally,
don't know. I'm a little loyal.
see, I reserve my loyalty for people who earn it. I'm
Instead
not
of
particularly
restaurant?
concerned about brands.
Well, my allegiance is to my stomach, and where my stomach wants to go, that's where I go.
That's fair.
Epic, somebody quote that, please.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
All right, let's see.
Thank you, cool dude, for the hello. Yes, we are the chat of the Kim that you speak of.
Pay no attention to that chat behind the curtain.
Well, everybody seems in good form so far.
Do we want to go ahead and just, pretend we're actually doing a live stream and introduce ourselves?
Nah, we can just keep rolling though. Now we're good.
Why would we do that?
Why would we be,
Professional.
Professionals?
Yeah, why would we be
We are
professional?
professionally insane. Does that count? Only
No.
way we can get away with doing the type of work that we do.
Wait, we're
I'm just
professionals on
clinically
that?
insane. They haven't put me in a padded room yet.
I'm already in my padded room. I told you I've got padding in this closet all over the place.
You know,
I
Bird,
get
you
paid
being in
for
the
it.
closet, I still support you. I know it's Pride Month, but I support you and your decision.
Yes, happy
Very
Pride.
sexual and proud.
Once I finally got the right scene up, which I don't know if you guys are watching that. That was a journey.
Yeah,
saw that.
I
That
was
was
watching
grand.
that. I was trying not to say anything because I was like, if I make a joke at her expense about this, then she's going to get distracted and mess it up again, and then also be mad at me about it.
Yeah, we can't have that.
No,
Hey,
totally
Twin Blade
not.
VA, welcome. Happy Pride Month to you, sleepy boy.
Yes, happy Pride Month
Happy Pride.
from
Come be gay with us. You don't have to be gay yourself.
yeah. You don't have to actually be gay in like the LGBT way. Just come be happy with us.
You can be happy
Use
and
the,
gay.
use the,
You're
the
gay,
old,
but
the old
be
definition
gay.
of it.
I was
Pretend
using
it's
the
not-
older gay definition, not the newer
Pretend you're
one.
Fred Astaire in Paris.
What?
What?
Fred Astaire has a movie called The Gay Paris.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so confused.
You don't know who Fred Astaire is?
Yes.
Maybe.
Kim, I would've-
Oh
my
God.
Okay.
Trouble lives under
Ouch.
a rock. Do we not know
Ouch.
this?
Ouch.
No, that's
Second. Ouch.
Anyway, we can educate Trouble later.
Please.
But let's.
I'm
What's in your
I'm gonna need some
introductions?
time to heal.
Introductions.
No,
Bird,
Bird.
just
It's
fill in
it's
the
not
austerity.
it's not just an age thing. It is a living under a rock thing, as
Yeah.
well.
Birds
It's
expressing
both.
the austerity of the situation.
Anyway, as usual, Ashes, you're at the top of the list. You get to go first.
Of course it is. Hello everybody. I'm Ashen Gray of Ashen Gray Audio Roleplays. Currently still working on trying to do some kind of recording for my own channel, but I have been hopping around and helping other people out with collabs and stuff. But yeah, just here, just chilling as usual.
Yay,
Yay.
Bird.
Bird.
Okay. Hi, I am Brown Eyed Bird ASMR, or Bird for short, and I am also a ASMR artist, a voiceover artist, and a professional voiceover actress. And you can find all of my audios, all of my Let's Plays, and all the other stuff I do on my channel of the same name. And I have also got a lot going on my channel, but I also like to help out with these streams and with collabs, which is the reason that we have all come here. So,
Yes, because these people all stepped in to help me out in my hour of need when I was sick and couldn't record. Because they're the best.
There were also a couple others who similarly stepped up to help, who unfortunately could not make it today. But go ahead and go support them too, because they helped a whole lot, and Kim was able to recover really nicely thanks to not just us, but also them.
Yes, that would.
Are all of their links in the either description here or the description of the parts they were in?
Both places. So
Okay,
right
perfect.
right
So
below
we'll find
this
the things.
video is everyone's YouTube channel. So JT, Ed, and Mitty could not make it tonight, but they are all linked below so that you can go follow everyone.
Yes.
Cassie, you're up.
Hello, I'm Cassieville Audios. I am a VTuber, artist, audio roleplay creator, and gamer who is currently on hiatus. But if you would like to be one of the first to know when I return from my hiatus and get to actually make content again, go ahead and follow me on my YouTube and my Twitter, and I promise I will be shouting it from the rooftops as soon as I'm able to get a new computer and work on coming back to content creation. Like, you will know.
All right.
Yay.
I don't have to go because you're here on my channel. Treble.
Hi. Hello. I'm Troublemaker, or Treble for short. Chaos creator incarnate. I have audios on my channel, but it's been pretty much over a year since I created anything, just due to life busyness. So I've been on an unofficial hiatus, kind of like Cassie here, and will maybe be returning when my life decides to sort out all of its things and I get back to, your regularly scheduled travel. In the meantime, you can go back and watch all of the fun things that I have created and find me when I pop up on little things like this, helping out a dear friend, Kim, or other little small projects here and there that I lend my voice to. I'm still around on the interwebs, so there's that. Check my Twitter for when I eventually go back to whatever chaotic fun I'm doing, and we'll go from there. So weeb, have fun.
You know who I am.
Weeb! Please!
God damn it.
But for those of us who
Hello.
don't,
I am Weeb Trash Audio. Occasional, very occasional content creator. Primarily all I've done lately is collaborations and things like this. Links in the description.
Yes, and obviously lots of help with, he helps me out with editing as well, which I really appreciate. Like, whenever I'm just, like, in a bind, I'm like, Weeb, help me. He's always there.
Also, so attractive, the voice, yes. Weeb is mwah, chef's kiss.
And people...
Everyone here has lovely voices in their own different ways.
Yes.
But
But I'm also saying I'm a simp for Weeb's voice now. I'm admitting it now.
oh boy, everybody run.
Well, thank you for
I
that. I
haven't-
appreciate it.
The simping
I haven't
has
pulled out the
begun.
vampire voice yet. We're good.
I just thought it was awesome. I didn't know what people were going to make of Hervé. Like that, because, I wrote him and I gave him to you to be a bit over the top, but people loved him. So I was really happy with that reaction.
Yeah, like 90% of the comments were like, oh my god!
Did you
Yeah,
have fun
sounds
with
about
that,
what
Weeb?
Oh yes, I'm perfectly fine with that. That is, I thought that it's always fun when people enjoy something, that you do. So, which is honestly why I enjoy doing everything with you, Kim, because you always make stuff that people enjoy. So really, my job is very easy because you've already made it brilliant.
Aww.
Here.
All aboard the simp train.
For once, it's not me leading the charge.
No, you did. You started it.
You started this trouble.
Windblade, you shut up. We don't talk about that.
What'd they say?
I repeat, the simping has begun.
I believe Twinblade is teasing Treble if I don't miss my mark here.
Yes. Yes, Twinblade said Treble is a big fan of vampire voices. So Twinblade's another VA that I am friends with and I invited to our lovely little chat stream tonight.
Loverly.
that can do a voice that makes me into a puddle. But, you know, there's very few people on the internet that can do that. And turn me
I
into a
think at
fucking
this
puddle.
point it would be far easier, Treble, to ask who can't
I was gonna
turn
say.
you into a puddle. Take a shot.
Wow.
Mark it on your bingo cards. Brain twins.
God damn it.
I mean,
Crystal,
I mean,
Lillian Crystal says
sorry.
it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I watched your series, Kim, and I liked it because it felt like we went on an adventure to help you recover from your flu.
and that was exactly my intention. And I have to be honest, the idea came to me, and I was like, so I can, you know, I can. The idea also being that I needed to delegate some of the work because also being sick, I didn't have a ton of energy for editing and things like that. So, but when I was started, like I had finished writing it and was about to send it out, I started to feel self-conscious. I was like, is this too corny? Is this silly? Like, I mean, I don't know, but people seem to respond to it and enjoy it. So, yeah, it ended up turning out really, really cute. I'm not saying it's deep or anything, but I was a little bit nervous. I was like, oh god, like I'm making a series about myself. But
You're
mean,
fine.
It was
I
great
mean-
though. So
That's just the thing. Is was it corny? Yes. Was that a bad thing? No. It's supposed to be fun and whimsical and to kind of take you out of what's going on. I enjoyed doing it because it was something kind of different. Like you've seen this kind of stuff before where like, you know, it's almost like one of those you know, you take this path. It felt very sandboxy where you got to like travel to all these different characters, and there used to be way back in the day before all you youngins knew about this, it used to be there were video adventure games where you had to it made much more sense to do it on DVDs, but you played a board game and watched the video and you had to go to a certain spot in said video
oh
to
man,
try and match up with what was going on. And Kim, please, brain twin, tell me you're thinking of gargoyles right now.
No, I just remembering the concept of it, which I had
Yes.
completely forgotten.
Yes. I mean, to
Oh,
me,
wow.
that's kind of the way it felt. It's like you're going on this adventure and you're going into all these different videos and audios where you're doing this kind of thing. And for me, I was like, yeah, it's not brain twin, you know I say this with love. It's not high literature, but it's not supposed to be. It was supposed
Right.
to be a fun thing to do. And I think if your goal was to have some fun and all of us to do all of what we did, then mission accomplished, I'd say.
yeah.
Well, and also,
Yeah.
and to honestly, it was like the first thing I could come up with to create a quick storyline to weave everybody together, but still have each section be separate, so it wouldn't necessarily matter what order they were in, and but have each episode kind of be self-contained. And I had another point to go along with that, but the way I comb my hair covers it up.
I'm sorry. What?
What a transition.
What was that? Okay.
There are transitions and then there are
zone out.
transitions.
I can't zone out anymore. This is okay. I'm paying attention. I swear, Mom.
So I can't quite read that username. I need new glasses really badly.
Sleepy Boy?
Yes.
Okay.
Asked us what our favorite horror movies are.
Ooh.
Oh Jesus.
I mean,
I don't really partake in horror movies, so my favorite is technically a thriller. It's called You're Next, and my favorite thing about it is just the cartoonish ways that the final girl beats the ever-loving censored out of the killers, and there's multiple killers, so she
You
gets to
could've
do
said
multiple
snot.
kills.
You could have said beat the ever-loving snot.
True.
I couldn't remember the words not. I've been having a time. My work decided to quintuple my workload recently.
rude.
You're lucky I have any words.
It's just gonna come out like a Scrabble.
See,
There's a
for
bunch
me,
of tiles
it's
all on my mouth.
like it shook it up, and which one of us is gonna go? Cassie, Yahtzee,
Not Yahtzee.
Bingo.
or Boggle. How
Boggle.
many words?
Boggle's
can
my
you spot in
favorite.
this- There you go. For me, I am not a horror movie fan either, although I do watch them with my boyfriend. But I would have to say immediately when you told me like I'm not going to say thrillers because that's a long list. I mean, you got The Exorcist, you've got all that kind of stuff. Horror-wise, because it's so unconventional as a horror movie, and I heartily recommend it if any of you have not seen it. One Cut of the Dead.
Haven't even heard of it.
It is one that Clouds introduced me to, and it is a horror zombie movie done in one long take.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
so it's like
Interesting.
What was that one World War One movie where they did that as essentially
1917.
1917. Yep.
Yeah, so they have the so they do this now. It's like got two parts to it, but the first part is the horror movie part, and it's just one long take. And then the second part is explaining how everything worked together along with its own story. It actually, I've watched it twice now, so I would say go out and find a way to watch One Cut of the Dead. It's Japanese, English subtitles. You have to check it out, and when you do, you have to comment on this stream, or you have to go to my community page and let me know what you think of it, or DM me here or whatever, because I seriously think you'll like it.
Well, continuing on the not horror train, I am definitely not one of those people that does any kind of like horror film. Like I stay away from haunted houses. Like I just don't do horror or scary. Probably the closest thing I will get that is at least kind of scary and like maybe a little bit thriller is Monster House. Monster House is a good one for me. That animated movie. That's the one I will recommend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that we're not a VC full of horror fans. I also do not do horror. Number one, because I'm a total wuss when it comes to jump scares, and I have a lot of nightmares, and I don't like to give my brain more fodder. But I guess I will say, I know this isn't classically horror, but I will say the closest thing that I enjoyed was Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one too.
It's like a horror comedy kind of.
It is.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, I know, and some horror movies I know, can add a comedic element and have it work. I did watch Cabin in the Woods recently, which was meh. That was really weird. But Shaun of the Dead was like, that's the first time I really saw Simon Pegg, and like, you never forget that.
And it's a really funny movie.
It is.
And it still manages to be scary at points, which I feel like a lot of other like horror comedies fail to do. Like they're so focused on being funny that they forget to do any scary. They're like, oh, we have some blood and guts over in the corner, that counts, right? And it's like, no! If there's no threat, then it's not scary and it doesn't count.
It's a comedy horror at that point, not a horror comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alien.
Yeah,
Mm,
there you go.
Mm.
Now
Oh
that
wow,
is-
they
that
read the
is-
one. Okay.
That is a horror movie.
that is
See, I
definitely a
saw it
horror
as more
movie.
of a sci-fi action, but I guess
I mean,
if
technically,
Alien
what I
counts, then I'm changing my answer to Alien.
technically
See,
it is a
Aliens, the
thriller.
sequel is very action.
But Alien,
Yeah,
the
the-
original,
the
is a thriller, but you could also call it a horror movie. Definitely.
I mean, it's a giant monster that picks off the entire cast, and there's a sole survivor. I think that counts.
That is
Yeah.
fair. But if
Mhm.
it counts, then I'm changing my answer to Alien.
There we go.
I'd
Fair enough.
say it counts. I've got no reason to say it doesn't count.
Ash, did
Yeah.
you have one?
Not also a big horror fan either, but I did watch. I did watch one that I watched a while back recently. That was The Descent.
Ah.
Okay.
Aha.
And got to see the original ending on that one, and I'm just like, ooh, boy, this is dark.
Nice. Well, on a different topic, I know one Twinblade mentioned earlier, right before that question. He asked, let me scroll up. Oh, our favorite candies. That one's a nice one. I actually just had something sweet recently. Somebody else go.
Chocolate. I am such a chocoholic. Like, you could put chocolate in or on almost anything that is also edible, and I will eat it because chocolate.
So how
I'm kind
you
of the same
lure
way about that.
Cassie? How you lure Cassie out is by chocolate.
Ooh, a piece of chocolate. Ooh, a piece of chocolate.
Please do not try to catch me in a cardboard box. My wings have little spikes on them. It would tear up the box. It would be a bad time for me and the box.
Oh, no.
So,
Not
so in
cardboard,
other
at
words,
least.
if she doesn't fit, she doesn't sit.
I'm just picturing a cat with demon wings for some reason.
Or just a cat, because
That's Cassie. Cassie, I'm sure Cassie shapeshifts. It's fine.
But the
No,
wings
it has
don't
to be
change.
edible, sleepy boy, so no.
It has to be edible.
I did very explicitly say otherwise edible, like also edible things. I did make that pretty clear, I thought.
Somebody else go.
Somebody
Sure,
else
I'll
chime
go.
in on candy.
Sure, this is perfect because I just finished snoring some. Wait, no, right, wrong kind of candy. So the specific kind of candy that I actually usually enjoy are coffee candies, like the ones that are like the candy, essentially coffee stuff you just pop in your mouth. And it's nice.
So like
Chocolate-covered
coffee
espresso
flavor.
beans?
Yeah, like that, or like
not
coffee flavored
mo-
stuff.
Coffee flavored stuff. So there's
Okay.
like this one I got, which is from I think it's Sukuoka or something like that. It's like a coffee cream candy. So it's actually like a creamier texture and flavor, but it's still like a hard candy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just looked in the chat and it's just like Terrence said all I see is Cassie and Charlie in the chocolate factory. It's me. It's me. I'm the fat German kid who falls
Cassie's
into
Augustus
the
glue.
Oh no.
I've had a pretty successful transition, I think.
Yeah.
Everything
they-
you see in this room is eatable. Even I am eatable. But that, my dear children, is called cannibalism, which is frowned upon in most societies.
That was a good one.
That just
I
made
like
me
the
think of.
specifying of most.
Good
That
impression.
just made me think of the
Favorite part of
chocolate
that line.
sailor from Flapjack.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Candy.
My favorite candy, which may or may not surprise people, I take stock up in jelly beans, but a very specific kind of jelly beans. I am a jelly bean connoisseur.
Bogey?
Jelly bellies can go to HE double hockey sticks. They are not good jelly beans, and I know I will cause some riot in the chat for this. But Brock's jelly beans are top tier, except the black ones. Those little shits go in a beer bottle away from my mouth.
Whoa.
Here, I
And
thought you were
then-
gonna do something interesting, like pour hot water over them or something.
Oh,
No, I just, have an adult beverage from time to time, and I just keep the bottle. And it's real fun because the jelly beans, because they're hard, make fun noises when you drop them into the bottle. And if I have a big bag of jelly beans, they make that noise every time. And it's just real fun to make them go clunk into the bottle.
Fair enough.
Okay, Terrence, if you are actually gonna draw me as a character from Willy Wonka, I want to be Willy Wonka. I want to have like the snazzy purple suit and like
Oh
the top hat.
yes, Twin
May-
did
may-
remind me. I don't have the jelly beans by my desk anymore, but I did keep the bottle by my desk because I actually finished the bag of jelly beans recently. But yes, I used to keep I had the bottle right here by my desk, and I could like jingle it and yes, Starburst jelly beans. Heck yes, those are a very good one too. But I can't
I
always
think
find Starburst jelly beans, so Brock's are a good like number one.
I think the Starburst jelly beans are the only ones that I've ever enjoyed. I have a tough time with jelly beans.
Yeah, I didn't really start liking them until I was introduced to Starburst jelly beans.
Yeah,
Mm.
they're really
I
good.
didn't even know Starburst made jelly beans. I
Oh,
know
yeah,
the
they're
Starburst
really good.
candies.
They're really
It's
good.
a
there's
seasonal thing that they
also-
do for Easter because everybody wants in on the jelly beans during Easter.
Ah,
Yes.
makes sense.
Because I think even Jolly Rancher did jelly beans this year. Because I actually had a
Ah?
Jolly Rancher did jelly beans.
There were
'Cause I actually
candy
had a
corn
bag.
jelly beans, which
Yeah.
I had questions about.
That's the kind where I feel like I got the bad egg.
It's
I
the
love it.
Easter equivalent of being the kid in Peanuts, the Halloween special who gets a rock.
Yes.
Just, I got a Snickers.
bar.
I got a candy bar. I got a rock.
Well, that'd be Charlie, right?
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
was Charlie. I can
Charlie
never
definitely
remember
would be
though
the
because
one
he's
that-
in the costume at the time, so we don't see him.
Weave, do you have a favorite candy?
I gotta go with chocolate.
Eh,
It's just good.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those of you that chose chocolate, you have to define your chocolate answer: milk, dark, or white.
Yes.
Dark.
That like
milk
went on an
in
interesting
most
like
situations, dark in several situations, white on the very, very rare occasion that I want my teeth to hurt.
Yeah. I can't do white chocolate.
Hershey's made a white chocolate bar that has Pop Rocks in it,
Oh, jeez.
And it is a crime,
No.
and I love it. Like, it's the worst thing. I highly recommend.
oh god.
Baby Jesus. You know, Kit Kat actually came out with a birthday cake Kit Kat.
Oh dear god.
Yes, and it actually wasn't half bad. I actually tried it. It was in a little like mixed bag of Kit Kat. So it had like the normal milk chocolate, it had dark chocolate, and then words and the birthday cake. Wow, I got real distracted there for a hot second.
I'm just picturing we're talking about all these candies and our dentists are just hearing this in the distance and just slowly crying.
Yes.
Not my dentist, because now it's my turn. And while I will indulge in chocolate, I don't really do much sweets and candies anymore.
That's
so
fair.
I don't really have a favorite. If I were to pick something that my go-to is when I do, it is probably chocolate, but I will very rarely do it anymore.
That's a fair point.
Candy is definitely a sometimes thing for me as well, which is part of why I'm like chocolate. Because if you know that you just want like a chocolate bar, it's really easy to just grab a chocolate bar and leave. If you have like 5 million different things you're thinking and you're shopping while you're hungry, you're gonna grab 5 million candies. And then you go home and you have 5 million candies and you either have to eat them or throw them away.
Sorry about
Makes sense.
sorry to the listeners for the white noise in the background. I apologize. My tinnitus is acting up really bad, so I had to put a little bit of white noise in the background. So there is not like static or anything. It's like the sound of like a river flowing. So thank you for doing that with me. I appreciate it. It's just
Ooh.
I don't know why. It's just really bad tonight.
A river
Confusing.
flowing. Well, we apologize in advance if anybody has to go take a bathroom break. So
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Also, cookies and cream chocolate are definitely not cheating. That's just an iteration of white chocolate in my mind.
So, love, I need you to know that my wifey, every time I mention that I want chocolate, she just under her breath goes, "Chocolate?"
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
I can't think of chocolate without getting reminded of Chocolate Sailor from Flapjack now.
That is also a very good one. Man, Flapjack was an adventure.
Oh wait, I am mistaken. Not Flapjack. Billy and Mandy. The Chocolate Sailor was from Billy and Mandy. It's just I get the two confused because of the
Oh.
cartoon style.
Yeah. Twin Blade, we already thought with portals. That's why Kim's not sick anymore. That's like the whole thing.
Actually, the listener thought with portals, we were just the different ports that they visited.
Yeah,
Well,
but
We helped them
we
get
were
to
the
the
all-
next portal.
We were the
Yeah.
alls they ported to.
You
I
know,
mean, I actually went along for the ride on one of them.
Yep.
I mean, I technically went along for the ride, like, because I wanted to, like, see how the story flowed, because I was reading the scripts, because Kim made a whole, like, group chat for all of us, and as she was writing, she would post the scripts, so we all had access to it, and so I was reading, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to, like, hear how this, like, works out, and so I was actually following along, and I stopped at my part, because I'm, because I'm in part 3.
Twin Blade, if you're having trouble with your portals, just look around for another solid white portalable surface, or for any white moonrock paint. If you are coughing and wheezing and dying, you're getting close, and then you should be able to get yourself out of that mess.
Just don't
If at any
put one.
point you are coughing up blood, just know that is not part of the test. That is the asbestos we use to keep out the rats. Just remember, not the test. That's asbestos.
I thought that was the deadly neurotoxin that GLaDOS was pumping into the room.
No, the moon rocks are very deadly, and Cave Johnson kept buying more, and then he was like, by the way, I'm dying. If I die before you can put my brain in a computer, put my assistant's brain in a computer. She's smarter than me anyway.
I mean, good backup plan.
Yeah.
Sort of. Oh, what was I about to say? Oh no!
Should we
Portals.
before we talk more about portals and before we answer any more questions, should we kind of explain about the fundraiser we're doing tonight?
Oh, yes.
I did mention that at the beginning before I came in with you guys, but I do want to mention it again. And actually, I will do this after I finish talking, because you guys can talk for a sec after this. So tonight we are raising funds for NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Right below the chat, or if you don't have the chat up below the video, there should be a little heart icon that says Donate Now. And you can click that and donate to NAMI, which... You know, actually, I didn't even specifically look up exactly what it is they do, because they have such a stellar reputation with everyone I know and professionals in the mental health field. So they, you know, are helping the people that need help. And that none of that goes to me or any of these guys on YouTube does not take a cut. 100% of the donations will go directly to NAMI to help them out. So if you have any extra funds to throw that way, that would be great. I understand. If not, it's all good. Or, you know, share this stream. It'll still be up afterwards, and I'll leave the fundraiser up for a few days as well, so you can donate there too. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. Now you guys talk about something, so I can add that to like as like text at the bottom of the thing.
So according to NAMI's website, NAMI is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization. They are dedicated to improving the lives of millions of Americans affected by mental illness. They strive to create a better tomorrow, a tomorrow where all people affected by mental illness can experience hope, recovery, and wellness in a world free of stigma. When
Awesome.
you make a financial contribution to NAMI, you help them make that tomorrow a reality. You help ensure that no individual or family is alone on their mental health journey. You help provide a national network of support and resources both online and in communities across the country.
Oh, God. Just count my fucking type. That was
So
awesome.
something. No.
Sleepy boy, that's the funniest way you could have messed up asking that question. What's y'all's favorite child?
See, I looked at that question. I was about to go moon. And for those of you of a certain generation, you're going to get that reference. Unless
I'm
it,
of the generation
unless it
that went-
only works as if it's a little boy screaming out into the rain and out a window into the rain.
Favorite
I was marked-
childhood movie.
See, the correction is what confused me because I thought they were saying what's y'all's favorite child, and it said hood movie. I was like, wait, what's y'all's favorite hood movie?
Yeah, I was
Is
confused.
Is
I
there
was
a genre
confused.
called hood movies now?
Well,
I
there
was
was a
trying-
series
Oh,
of
they're
back,
totally
Pretty sure
back
it's
in the
not
hood.
politically correct to call them hood movies.
It probably is not, but
It's okay. Treble's gonna get Kim canceled. Sorry.
Excuse.
What's
What
y'all's
happened
favorite
is in the
childhood
90s.
movie you grew up with?
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
not
answer that.
again.
I'm gonna answer that super quick, and then the rest of you can answer that. The Secret of Nim. Go.
Hell yeah. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh dear sweet baby Jesus. I have to pick?
We can come back to you.
Somebody go before me.
I just did.
I don't have a particular favorite one outstanding, but definitely to pick one, Treasure Planet.
Treasure
Yes.
Oh
Planet's
my
so
God.
good.
Okay. My horse girlies will love this. Spirit, the Stallion of Cimarron. I still
Oh.
have that movie on VHS in my possession. That's how much I loved it. I have it on VHS.
Oh, you mean that 90-minute Brian Adams music video?
Pretty much.
Dude, it is some of Brian Adams' best work. Like, you say that like it's an insult, but those are good songs, okay?
I didn't take it as
Oh,
an
it wasn't
insult.
meant-
I was
it
just
was not meant as an insult.
no, it's not meant as an insult at all. If anything, it's a just like, hey, it's Brian Adams saying, hey, I've got all this music. I need a movie to put it in.
I know, right?
Then they got the guy from Saving Private Ryan to do the voice of the narration.
Exactly.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yes.
It's a really good movie.
I
It's an
actually have not
amazing
seen
movie.
it.
Spirit or Saving Private Ryan?
Spirit.
Yes.
I haven't seen Saving Private Ryan, but Spirit the Stallion.
Stallion of the Private Ryan.
Okay.
That sounds like
Okay.
a war from a whole different era.
Yeah, it does.
Jesus Christ on right.
I will quickly turn things around to say I honestly don't have just one. It is a very, very long list of childhood movies that I grew up on. Much like Kim, yes, The Secret of Nim. Basically, Don Bluth raised me.
There you go.
That's basically it, because Don Bluth and Rankin Bass.
Yes.
Yes.
See, now that was the moment that I was so flabbergasted that Bird knew what I meant when I started talking about the Rankin Bass Return of the King, that I got mad about it. And I told her, I'm like, you call me right now. And she calls me through Discord. She's like, what do you want me to call you? And I'm like, you know about this too? What else do we have in common? I just was like exploding.
Yeah, she really
guess
was, and it was one of those situations where it's like I'm still shocked that you're still surprised by this, because I would have thought it was going down the path of no return when we went 1, 2, 3, The Shadow.
I don't know. It's still, that one just got me still. Anyway, sorry.
Can we
My
just
favorite-
point
my
out
favorite movie starring Arumon.
God.
Not
That's
Saruman.
not Rankin
Arumon.
Bass. That's Ralph Bakshi.
Can we also point out the fact that you responded with, what do you want me to call you?
She did. She did.
I actually have multiple Rankin Bass things on my DVD shelf. I have currently more Rankin Bass than like actual like Disney or anything else right now, because I've got the all of the Christmas specials. I've got The Last Unicorn. Just they might not have had the world's best animation, but they told some good stories, man.
I personally liked the animation.
I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm just saying, like, there's been critiques of it that I can't argue against.
Hmm.
But I really like it, and I really liked the stories that they told with it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. No, the comment about Saruman/Aruman, that's actually Ralph Bakshi.
Right, that was the
It-
Bakshi ones, yeah.
That's a whole different cuttlefish there.
What?
A whole different cuttlefish.
Did anyone not get to answer that question?
No.
Weeb, did you? Did
Yeah,
Weeb
Weeb.
answer?
Oh, it's a tie between Treasure Planet and the Iron Giant.
Yes,
Ooh.
Iron
Very good
Giant! I
choices.
forgot about that. Core memory unlocked.
Kim, we're old.
Also,
I know.
yes, some great answers in chat.
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli is like Ghibli, however you want to say it, is like the fucking shit. Sorry, there's my F-bomb.
That's your only one.
Well, you get one.
You get well. I mean, we're how many minutes in, right? No.
Quite a few. We did well.
We did pretty good.
I mean, I didn't drop it right off the bat like I normally do.
Sure.
Progress.
And sure. Also, Polar Express is such an underrated movie.
I
Such-
agree.
Oh, I was mad about Polar Express when it came out because I really, really liked the children's book,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh.
like I would get yelled at for reading it because it was below my reading level, and I was like, "But it's a good story, and it's
Oh,
cute."
yeah.
And then the movie came out, and it's like 90% Tom Hanks and Uncanny Valley, and like now that I'm more mature and I can appreciate it for what it is and not be mad that it did weird things to my book. It's a good movie, but I was mad about it when it came out.
See, that's the thing. Everybody makes jokes about the motion capture they did for the movies, and yet nobody complains about it when they do it in video games.
I know.
Oh no,
right?
people do it all the time in video games. Have you seen the ones from like what was it, Until Dawn and stuff? Sometimes those mouth movements are just like.
So, okay, fair point. But you know, like I've never seen anybody because it's with The Last of Us Part 2. It's with Uncharted. Nobody, I don't hear anybody say anything bad about those with the motion capture. Is it because it's just.
I mean, I would argue that The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2 look, I'm going to use my F-bomb, fucking amazing. Like, I don't claim them, but I've watched people play them, and they look amazing.
They do. There's nothing uncanny. It's like, but it's the same style of animation. It's the black suit with the little beads and dots all over you, and nobody says boo about those.
Because time has passed and we're better at it now. But somebody has to be first.
Also, the Uncanny Valley isn't just about the movements. Like, the whole thing
It's
with
animation
Uncanny
too,
Valley
yeah.
is the whole thing with Uncanny Valley is your brain trying to reconcile it looking almost real but not quite. And with something like Polar Express, it's at that weird midpoint in quality where you both do and don't register it as real, therefore Uncanny Valley. And the fact that they move realistically, thanks to the awesome technology of motion capture, makes that kind of worse, even though it's really cool technology that has been utilized really well. Because you're like, wait a minute, it moves like a person, and it sounds like a person, and it really almost looks like a person. But something's wrong.
Yeah, something's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
like slightly, and I can't describe what it is because I'm not an animator, so but I'm sure it will only continue to improve, honestly, but
True. I don't know. I personally like the motion capture. I loved that they used it for Polar Express, A Christmas Carol. I love that they used it for The Adventures of Tintin. I was really
forgot
sad
that they used it in Tintin.
Yeah, I was actually really sad when they stopped doing the motion capture movies with Zemeckis. I'm like, no, but you know, what can you do?
I think one of my favorite uses of motion capture personally is actually, Treble mentioned it earlier, Monster House. Because it's all very cartoonishly stylized, so you're not having the Uncanny Valley, but you get the motions that the actors were actually making when they were delivering their lines, So you still get that element of realism of like you're getting an actual actor's performance and not just what a cartoonist thinks they would be doing, but you don't have the uncanny like it looks almost real but it's not. It looks almost real but it's not.
Brain
I
malfunction.
feel like
Wait,
that has
what
more
was?
to do with the
Okay.
modeling than the animation, anyway.
That's true. Yeah,
it's
the
art
rendering is
style.
yeah.
Have you guys seen the Mitchells versus the Machines?
I
No.
love that movie.
That is not ringing a bell. No, I don't think I
That-
have.
It's on Netflix and it is hilarious. It's amazing. It's so I love the style of that. Like it's so fun. And there when you were just talking about, your brain not interpreting something right, Cassie, like that just makes me think of like the climax of that movie. What was it? Dog or
No, it was like pig or loaf of bread. Like dog wasn't even in
loaf
the
of bread.
equation.
Loaf of bread. Yeah, pig or
Excuse
loaf
me?
of bread.
So one of the running things in Mitchell's versus the Machines is that there's these AI robots who are taking over the world, and their software cannot recognize a pug as a dog. They think it is either a pig or a loaf of bread, and the main family that we follow, the Mitchells, they have a pug, and
Oh,
he
dear.
is the dumbest, just silliest, most wonderful little dingus derp of a dog, and he confuses the snot out of all of the robots, and they just sit there going, "Pig, loaf of bread. Pig, loaf of bread. Pig, loaf of bread." And then their heads explode.
I put the gifs in our chat so you guys can see what we're talking about because it's really funny. But
Oh dear God.
Sweet baby Jesus, get that dog some help.
Also,
Making- It's making
if
me
you
miss my pug.
Generally speaking, if you put a pig and a loaf of bread together, isn't that just a pig in a blanket?
ugh,
Yes.
Oh no!
You're
Well done.
Fired.
Well done.
I'd give you a round of applause, but my hands seem to be tied.
It's okay, I can do it myself. One moment. Where's that? Oh no, the sound effects aren't allowed. Dang.
Twinblade
No.
actually has a really good point about motion capture has been used for non-human
mm,
Yes.
Yeah.
animation, and that
Yes.
has turned out really well in projects like in the Hobbit
Hobbit.
trilogy. Like, say what you will about the rest of what went on with the Hobbit trilogy, but the way that Smaug moved was excellent.
Yeah. My
Well, funny thing about Benedict Cumberbatch as well is that he did the facial motion capture for Dormammu in Doctor Strange. So technically speaking, he fought
Oh.
himself.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Nice.
My only problem, I mean, the Hobbit series has a lot of problems, but the only thing I didn't like about what they did with Smaug is that Benedict Cumberbatch has such an amazing voice on his own, and they distorted it so
Yep.
much. Less distortion. Let me hear more of him because he's amazing, and he can almost do it without the effects. You know?
You can hear him basically doing it in the behind the scenes when
Yeah.
you're seeing him in the mocap suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why they went so heavy on that. That was a little bit of a shame to me.
I don't know. I couldn't understand why. Like, I'll use the Transformers movie for example. Now we all know that with the Transformers movie, yes, who else is going to voice Optimus but Peter Cullen?
Right.
But the fact that they got Hugo Weaving to do Megatron, but they distorted the voice so much, it's like, what would have been the point? Why didn't you just get Frank Welker if you were going to distort the stupid thing?
Or like Bob from the street.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if you're gonna distort it that much?
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
I
I'm
like
with
Bob.
you.
No.
Chipmunks movies when they hired like well-known comedians to play the Chipmunks and the Chipettes, and then Chipmunkified them, and it's like, oh yeah, I can really tell that it's that well-known comedian, but Chipmunkified.
Yeah. I mean, the only
Well-
thing I was thrilled about with the Chipmunk movies is that at least they got Ross Bagdarian Jr. and Mrs. Ross Bagdarian Jr. to come back and sing for the monks and the Chipettes.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I mean, if they wanted to keep their voices, they could just give them the actors healing them, and then that would have.
Yes, but
Think about the health costs.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice for the art. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Terrence says they're done with the drawing.
on
Wow,
the channel.
Dang, that's quick.
We need it like sent to our DM so like we can show it on stream because I think that'd be great.
I'm like, Terrence, are you in any of our servers on Discord?
I don't know.
Sleepy Boy says, I love Optimus Prime. My dad can do the voice. Oh, wait, you know,
Nice.
I have a thought here.
Oh.
Weeb,
Uh-oh.
can you do it?
Oh boy.
What?
Can you do Optimus Prime?
I can try. Hang on a second. I need to look up his speech.
I shall hold my girlish. I'm in Kim's.
I was gonna
Terrence is in
say
your
you need
server.
some sort of lead in here, Weeb. I shall be one with the what is it? One with the Allspark.
Okay.
Yes, I
got-
think that's the
it's
one.
Just the end of his broadcast. Okay. I am Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
Oh,
Pretty
the end
good.
of that was so good.
Really
My
good.
The
Very
end of that
good.
was
Right.
excellent. It took you
Yeah.
a second to get into it, but by the end, that was so good. Optimus Weeb.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. But consider Weebimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Oh, that's pretty good.
Terrence, you need to post that in fan art in Kim's server. I think
Yeah.
that would be quite
That's perfect.
fitting.
Perfect place to put it. Let me throw a Discord link up there in case there's anybody else chatting that wants to
Come
join
see.
us. Or yeah, you can just like join, view the drawing, and leave.
Thank
That's-
you.
It's just the way you said that. It sounded funny.
I came, I saw, I gotta laugh later. No.
See, normally my version of that is I came, I saw, I had anxiety, and I left.
The one I always remember as Giant Bravo is just, I came, I saw, I broke a hip.
Yes.
So- Whenever somebody brings up inspiration for voices that actors use, all I can think of is Tom Kenny's story about where he cut the SpongeBob voice.
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god!
So,
I have a
So-
thought after that. Go ahead.
so Tom Kenny, he was at a mall auditioning for something, and he overhears this person with dwarfism who's just really ticked off because it's like the only time of year that he gets work is Christmas time because
Oh.
they hire people like him to be elves. But this guy had basically SpongeBob's voice, and he's like yelling profanities into the phone about how this is the only time of year that he works because nobody cares. It's the only the only affording time of the year that he gets any effing work. And Tom
Right on.
Kenny, he hears that voice, and he's like, "I'm gonna have to use that someday."
See,
Dear
what's really
Lord.
funny is that you mentioned Tom Kenny and F-bombs. I learned a fun fact because of TikTok. In the episode Sailor Mouth, where
Uh-oh.
SpongeBob and Patrick learn like the cuss word.
Is that the one where they get censored with dolphin noises?
Yes,
Yep.
that episode. So, the directors originally wanted Tom Kenny and the voice actor for Patrick to like make up swear words, like how I have like alternatives for swear words, like cheese and rice for Jesus Christ. But they were like, that's too much work, so they actually just sweared. So this TikTok has the like behind the scenes voice clip of Tom Kenny in SpongeBob's voice just dropping F-bombs like, yes, Patrick, this is a great effing day. It's absolutely hilarious. So there's your fun fact.
That just makes me think of the time that I heard, what was it, the person that voices Invader Zim in Hell of a Boss and actually just cursing on the first episode. I'm just like,
Oh
I'm
my
so
God.
happy for him that he finally has a role where he can just be completely unhinged.
Richard Horvitz. I got to meet him once at a convention. Was talking to him about voice work because I'd already decided that's what I wanted to do, and I was talking to as many people as I could just to try and get ideas of good tips and stuff. And he asked me what my name was, and I was I told him what my real name was, and he started to sing a World War I era song that has my real name in it. He sang the whole chorus, and I'm going like, "Why am I not recording this?"
That sounds so cool.
Yep. Oh,
That
I
sounds
trolled him bad the first time I met him was in Indiana, because everybody had been getting up and go, "This question is for Richard. This question is for Richard," and here's like the entire cast of the Ninja Turtles. Here's Maurice LaMarche. They're all sitting there going, "I'm just gonna kick back. I'm gonna pay my bills or something." So I get up and I go, "All right, this question is for everybody but Richard." And the crowd, everybody in the room started applauding and cheering, and Invader Zim jumps up and goes, "Do not applaud her!"
That's
I
amazing.
love that.
And so my question to them was, who was your least favorite character to voice? And everybody went, "Ooh," and Maurice was like, "Oh, sweetie, I am so glad you asked that. I played a Popple, and I hated him."
Fair, honestly.
Yep.
So speaking of, well, I mean, not everybody here is necessarily doing a voice for their character, but yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm talking myself in circles first. I thought perhaps we could play a game where we play as our characters from the series.
Oh, hell's
Ooh.
Wait,
I don't have a
please.
voice modulator for that.
oh, well, we'll just have to imagine.
And
You get an oscillating fan, turn it on next to your microphone.
Oh God. Actually, I wonder. I know I have the Blue Yeti, so I wonder if the Logitech thing actually might have a way for me to do it. I'll experiment. You guys go ahead for now.
Okay.
it might.
You're telling me you don't just have voice mod?
No.
I don't have it either.
I
Me
do, but I
either.
can't figure out how to get it to work
Also-
with Discord.
Kim, for the sake of your channel, please tell me this is not monetized. Oh wait, yes it is. We're fundraising.
We're fundraising.
Right, we're fundraising. So keep that in mind.
You're asking me to do my seductive voice for this stupid vampire, and I have to stay PG-13.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Shit. Gird your loins, everyone, because here comes treble.
So the question
Thank you,
is
Terrence,
though,
it's lovely.
is very cute.
Oh, wait, I want to go see.
So the question is though, what game do we want to play? Do we dare try like Among Us, or do we want to just try like some Jackbox? I mean, as you all know, am at the absolute worst at Among Us, but I
We
would
can
do it.
Jackbox. That would be
People still
fun
play
to.
Among Us?
Yes, I played Among Us not too long ago because I
I-
kill for somebody's spleen every once in a while. How do you think I pay my bills?
Well, I wouldn't want to assume.
Don't ever assume, darling.
Uh,
I think I just heard somebody thunk.
yeah, I know. Like I don't know who that was that bonked their mic immediately.
It was probably me.
Hi, Najiyama. Sorry,
Oh my
Nijiyama.
goodness.
Sorry. Anyway,
Epic, should I just go get it out of the way? Just for you.
you may as well.
Go for it.
Okay, perfect.
To all of the chat, all of the good boys, good girls, and good loves. Happy Pride.
Very nice. Oh, Terrence, are you sensitive too?
And this is where treble screws over an entire scream. That's right, I was going to the Jackbox for logins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. What game do we feel like works well with this?
Jackbox is going to be the easiest to keep into character.
Jackbox is also the one where I'll actually be able to still talk during it because I'm on push to talk tonight. And if I am in Among Us, then it messes up when I try to talk.
What if we did talking points?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep, that'll work.
Because then, like, you don't even necessarily need to be in character the whole time, but you just do it. I mean, it's up to you, but you could do it during your speech.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let me
Perfect.
Pause my music over here. Once I find it.
Aw, Terrence.
That seems reasonable because I technically didn't have a character because it was it was just me.
I mean, I don't really either necessarily, so I get to do whatever.
I mean, I can use I can use some of the characters I've done for other things if there would be an interest from the folks in chat.
Well, I think at least one round should just be all of us doing our whatever that means, you know, doing our characters from the series. So it's nice
That's
and
fair.
Cohesive.
Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. I was good with that.
I mean, this is the stream for Portal to a Cure, so...
True. We should probably stick with that.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm already giggling in advance with whatever Weeb is going to come up with.
Giggles Frenchly.
Giggled French.
Giggles in French. Gasps in Spanish.
No, it's
the Spanish Inquisition.
Gasp in Southern.
See, Pyro's not here. I'll gasp in British.
Yes.
Okay.
Jackbox, you good, friend? You flipping out just a little bit.
Does somebody like to give our viewers the Jackbox spiel?
Oh, I got you. Can I do it in my voice?
Go for it, Treble.
Sure.
Let's do it. How does this sound?
Oh!
No.
Yes!
I'm like, can you... are there, like, levels of it? Because, like, you could probably dial it back a little bit.
It doesn't seem like it.
Alright, we'll just work with it then.
We will work with that.
Sounds good.
Well, hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're about to enter the lovely Jackbox segment of our lovely stream. If you would like to,
Hello!
Oh, wait, they can't actually play along with this one. It's just
Oh, they
voting.
can't play along. That's right.
It's
'cause
just
we're
voting.
Doing this.
Oh no.
Well, that's tragic.
Well, you can still tell them about where to go and how to vote.
You know, okay, so what you're gonna do... Hold on, I got all cattywampus. Let me get back into character. Holy crap.
lovely friends and comrades, we're about to play Jackbox, and normally you would join going to jackbox.tv, typing in your username, your preferred name, of course, whatever you'd like me to call you, then the 4-digit code that appears on screen, and you'd get the chance to play with us and vote on the answers and what best fits. But since we're going to be doing talking points, you'll just get to hear our melodious voices say these lovely little speeches, and you'll get to vote on who did the best. Naturally, I'm the most favored.
Oh my.
It's the oh my for me. Also, I'm sorry for all of the panic that I have just caused. I warned you to gird your loins.
You're not sorry, we know it.
You lie.
Hang on, we're having
Where's the
technical
obligatory you sit
difficulties.
on a throne of lies?
Lies! Lies!
Zim?
Do not applaud her! It's only working because of this thing right now, I swear.
Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Am I the only one not in?
No, Weeb was having technical difficulties.
Yes.
Kelsey, how did you get your real picture in this?
Yeah, how did...
Magic.
Very carefully.
Wait, take your photo.
Yeah, that just takes your photo.
What?
Yeah, I think there's a way to, well, I don't know if you can actually, like, upload something now that I think about it.
Hmm.
Guess I'll be the little suck.
Nope, that flips it around. Never mind. Unless you take a picture and you just have it, like, on your desktop or something.
That was what I did. Was I pulled up a picture on my desktop and then I took a picture of it with my phone camera.
God damn it.
Nice. I don't know what to do with Weeb not being able to get in here.
We've not
You
hit
know,
the
you
room.
try turning off and on again.
Did you try copy pasting the plain text version that's in the chat?
No, but I will.
Let's give that a go. If not, I can try making a new room and see if that works.
No, it still didn't work. Weird.
Because we've only got 5, so it should be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's room. It's weird.
Well, let's just try it again.
Oogie.
Turn it off and turn it on again.
Yeah, at first you don't succeed.
Try again.
I think. No, that shouldn't make a difference. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna turn off.
Who
the
let Battle Droid into chat? Yes.
Oh my god, this room code. Why?
Do not be concerned
Wow.
about that,
So-
Droid.
For once, this is not my fault.
Wait, what? What happened?
The room code.
The room code, which we're not going to repeat on stream.
No.
Dang it!
There's a P at the end, it's fine.
I don't know that helps much.
It's one of my favorite words.
Perfect timing.
Come on, Weeb. Everybody cross their fingers.
I'll cross my fingers, eyes, and toes, but never my legs, darling.
Oy vey.
Yay!
Hooray!
We got a weeb!
Yay! Okay.
Thank the stars above.
Oh wait, people are
This-
gonna have to
this
see the
weed
room
is
code.
no longer wobbling.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. Right as all heck that works.
So yeah, they will see the room code, but that's fine. It's fine. We're all adults here. Right.
Yes.
Anyway, Treble, looks like you have control.
Yes! I can say everybody's here.
Welcome to Talking Points. Talk about a great
Whoops,
lineup of
I forgot to
speakers.
stream it for the
Let's
chat.
get things going.
Oops.
First,
Whoopsie
you're going to
diddles.
create original speech
Yeah.
titles. for
Professional
each other.
stream.
Oh!
On your
Nikes!
devices, finish
Oh,
the
crap,
3
crap,
speech
hurry, no,
titles
oh,
you've
crap.
been given. Fill in the blanks with something unexpected. Have fun with it.
There we go. Okay. Come on, get into place. It's not like I'm supposed to be doing anything else right now.
No. Wait! Schnikes, I don't know about this one.
Uh-oh.
I think I might have not paid attention.
Oops.
What did you
Wait, we pay?
do?
Fill in all of the titles. There's
We
more than
we
one.
all pay in the end.
Man.
Whoops.
Some people were going Dutch.
Death and taxes. Of these you can be most certain.
Okay, Benjamin Franklin.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a kite to fly.
See, I heard that voice and I thought of the death from Hogfather,
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
who takes over that world's equivalent of
Well,
Christmas
that'll work.
because
Pick
Santa's
one of the titles
not
that has
around.
been sent to your
Dear
device.
God,
This will be the title
what
of
the heck?
your presentation.
Yep, there we go. I have it. I have my title. This is gonna be great.
Oh
I don't
boy.
have enough Kathy in my system for this.
Oh my god. What? How am I supposed to pick between these? Ah! Oh god.
Okay, good.
Pick fast. That's how you pick.
Apparently.
You will be the first.
Oh
speaker,
no!
and
Oh God, you're.
will be there.
Oh
What
boy!
exactly are you going to be doing? Excellent mind question.
The
As the speaker,
instinct of
you will be
play.
presented with a series of slides chosen by the assistant. When you see a text slide, read that text out loud as part of your talk and move on quickly. When you see a picture slide, just say words until something makes sense. Also, you can draw and type on slides.
Words.
These slides will be picked in real time by the
Oh,
assistant.
the
You
words,
should always be
darling.
busy using your controller to set up the next beat of the speech. You'll see the text
I
and
apologize
picture
in advance,
options that
Kim.
could follow it. If you don't think the
No,
setup
don't
text
say
fits
that.
the direction
Say,
of the
I'm
speech,
gonna help you
tap
out as much as I
forward or back
can.
to get new options.
That's why he's
All speeches will
apologizing in
follow
advance.
This exact structure.
Yes.
Quick
No,
personal
Terrence, I was definitely weird,
speech
not
title,
me.
picture, text segue, picture, text segue, picture, thank you. Meanwhile, everyone else reacts to the speech
It would be
in
me
real
if they
time.
was what you were
Points
referring
aren't
about.
just based on value. How many times you hit the button is just as important. So hit them a lot. That's it. It'll be over before you know it. Assistant, go ahead and start picking that first picture.
Oh,
And
God.
speaker, don't forget, you're in charge of advancing the slides. So when you're ready, hit the button and the speech will begin.
You'll be fine, darling.
You'll be
Take a
fine.
deep breath.
You'll be fine, Kim. You can do
Okay.
this.
You got this.
Hello, my name is Kim, and my talk is I don't need luck because I have debt. You know, they just threw me up here to do this talk just after I'm getting over being sick. Like, Saul, what is this slide? This is the best you could come up with?
Like I said, you put me on the spot. I wasn't prepared.
I put you on the spot. You guys put me on the spot.
Oh,
Anyway,
you just had your nap. You're
We
fine.
could have played a different game.
all right, trying to bring this back in. This fact will destroy your brain. I mean, mine's already destroyed. But oh, sometimes I'm good at this game. This is not one of those nights.
At
Now,
least you're getting it out of the way.
yeah, I'll just crash through it,
Pretty
and then you
much.
guys can actually be good behind me. So it's very important that you see, Grandma's going on and on about luck, and she has no idea. That's why the young girl is laughing, because we can't think about luck when we're dealing with this much debt. But all things considered, this is what tomorrow could look like. It could look like Bargain Lion King. I mean, wouldn't that be great? That I don't think would. I mean, that probably would take a lot of luck, but it wouldn't leave you with a lot of debt, which is a good thing. And that is all I can manage to get out of that. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so half of your score comes from how many times people hit the buttons. Up,
Oh,
down,
man.
it doesn't matter.
That was rough.
And the other half
This
comes
time
from
something's
your
not coming to my
judgments on the
program.
graph. You know how a graph works. Put it together, and that's your score. And don't forget, the assistant gets points too. Now is the perfect time to fill out a comment card. Write something that you took away from the speech, like a funny
I kind of
quote
want to
or a
give you
comment.
like the middle one and not the smiley face, but I know you probably did your best and weren't trying to deliberately undermine me.
If you're accurate with your
Let's do
choice,
it
be
again.
accurate. There don't need to be nice. Don't worry about it. Take it.
Okay. I get to make a speech now, I guess. Trouble help.
Oh, darling, I'll do more than help.
Hello, my name is Cassiville, and my talk is... Go ahead, buy that chocolate. Listen, for many years, chocolate has been seen as something luxurious and extravagant. But that's not the case. You can get cheap chocolate, and it's pretty much just as good. I've had a wide range of chocolates. There's no way to go wrong with chocolate. Like, if you think that a chocolate is wrong, then that's just your taste being wrong. Just try a different chocolate. You'll be okay. You probably have many questions, none of which I will answer. Instead, consider this. Have you ever had chocolate after a really hard day on the road or at work? Because it is the best way to recover and learn and just feel better after a rough day. It is actually scientifically proven to have multiple compounds in it that help with your brain recovering and feeling better, and that's why it's recommended for menstrual cycle having peoples to have during their menstrual cycle. I'm now calling for us to use mankind's greatest resource, which is more chocolate. You've got to understand the power of chocolate. Like, even if you don't like it personally, maybe you have a family member or a loved one or a friend who loves chocolate, and they always need more of it, because the power of chocolate is not to be denied. And if anyone you know or love is experiencing a shortage of chocolate, you've got to help them. Thank you.
And it was
What?
my
Yay! Let's see
absolute
how you did.
pleasure to help
Autograph.
you.
What a coincidence on that last picture.
You're welcome. That was great.
The chocolate egg is one of the pictures. A plus.
As
Thank
always,
you.
the ritual
Yeah, that
ends
was like
with
so
thoughtful
on point. It's like,
reflection
wait,
and the
what
comment
the? What are
card.
the odds?
Like, where were those kinds of things when I was talking?
Dude, sometimes the picture options are just so completely not helpful.
Yeah, and you're
Do
just
you not
sitting there
remember
staring at them.
Do you not remember when I talked about
Okay,
the
you're
nunnery and I said the word brothel instead?
Oh,
Or almost
no!
said the word brothel?
That's like
That's
the exact opposite.
Exactly.
Hello, my name is Weeb Trash, and my talk is... Science is wrong. The human body is powered by tables. Trust me on this one. So, as you can see, we have a flock of meerkats, commonly associated with Africa, and they are observing the tables which power humanity, which are found also in Africa. Which I spelled perfectly. You're probably wondering, why am I the expert? Here's why. Q-tips. So, I am here to give you Q-tips right now. So, the tips are, you want to keep those tables as clean as possible, or they can absorb no energy at all to give you power to the human body and the human race. All things considered, this is the worst part.
Oh,
Look at how
God.
disgusting this bathtub is. This is because it has not been used for a long time and was never cleaned. You know why? Because the maid had no energy. She had no connection to our table whatsoever. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Nailed.
The data is coming in.
That was amazing.
Yeah, haven't done
Comment
just the
hard,
tip, huh?
comment often.
Oh.
Just the tip.
Oops, I can't type either.
can't type.
Next up,
Oh dear.
I will do my best.
It's okay, I believe in you.
My face hurts.
Mine too.
Don't-
Mine too.
Don't do that again. We have to get to the cure again. Alright, here we go. Well, everyone, and so, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be in the middle of a battle, but I have to do a presentation, so let's make this quick. So, hello, my name is Ashen, and my talk is, who's this Ashen guy? Portals 101, Introduction for Ordinary People. This is important information, so listen up and listen good. Fear, courage. Both things you'll experience probably at the exact same time when you're about to step into a portal. It's a very thrilling and very terrifying thing, especially for the first time. It's always a rough thing for everybody's first time. First time counts. However, I must point out to you that there are no stupid questions. Except this one. Unfortunately, I don't have time for this question, so I'm going to have to table it for now.
Oh.
So you'll have to table this, you casual. Now, you're probably asking, what can I, an ordinary person, do to help with this portal situation? Well, if you're here for that, well, you've probably stepped through a portal when you're on the way to your job, and you've now ended up in a very strange, painted forest. All I can say is you probably took a left turn at the wrong spot, probably a right turn at Albuquerque, and then after that you missed Pismo Beach by about a long shot. So, what you have to do is go left, right, up, down, B, A, and then start. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. That's exactly what I was
let's see the
thinking.
data.
Oh, who was assisting on that?
That was
it was my
Cassie.
best.
That was Cassie. That was a really good job.
That was amazing.
Oh,
Good
God.
job.
A good comment.
I need you to know that my other options on the one with the table, my other options were like a suburban family staring depressedly directly at the camera while sitting on a couch and one of them had a bag on their head, and a screaming mountain lion and a cat in a tutu.
I think table was the way to go.
I think
All our
so.
program parameters,
Oh,
but yes,
boy.
table
Oh,
is the
boy.
best.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh,
All right,
God.
Bird, you can do this.
What?
All right.
What are these? Okay.
It's not a good sign.
And we have a Kim absolutely confused.
Hello. My name is Bird, and my talk is gather round and hear my tale of woe about taxes. Yes, taxes. The surest thing in our society that we can expect along with death. But the opposite is also true. Taxes can sometimes be liberating because without taxes, you would not know what it is like to be free. If you had no taxes, you would never know that sweet relief. It is only because of taxes that we know, much like you will not know what peace is unless you experience war. I am to blame, and here's why. Because when I step in front of the microphone and talk to you, I know you are listening and I know you will believe me. And when that comes to taxes, and when that comes to the surest things in life, you know that the freedom we experience for paying our taxes one more year, we at last can know the freedom of not having to worry about it, at least until next year. Thank you.
Until next year.
Ash, I think like when
Until
you're
next time.
not
to check the
talking,
graph.
like something is still coming through the filter.
Oh, it's still being modulated.
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. It was just your breathing or what. But it sounded like I
Come
can't even
here, what's
demonstrate.
coming?
Was it me tapping on the thumbs up and anything?
I suppose that's possible.
I usually tune out after taxes also. Usually by the time it comes to around
The
February
stage
when I
is
actually get my
yours.
W-2s and whatnot that I go, oh shoot,
All right,
I'll have to do this
darling.
again.
Let's do this. Are you ready?
Yeah, we.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Hello, everyone. My name is Lady Trouble, and my talk today is I took a personality test, and it told me I'm doomed to be gorgeous. Now, I like to style my outfits normally very dark and sinister, but on the occasion I do like to go to the rave and dress up in all neons. It makes my lovely green eyes stand out under the black lights. I am fabulous. But this next thing will truly surprise you. I use only pink toothpaste to scrub my fangs, gives them an extra little sparkle, and it's how I'm so doomed to be gorgeous and have everyone simp at my feet. So, if you're confused, I'll dumb it down for your pathetic little brain to understand. I will be doomed to be so gorgeous that if I walk into the sun's brilliance, I will burst into flames. So I keep to the shadows, and it gives me an air of mystique and intrigue, and makes you want to come close. Don't you know, you will always be welcome in my presence, darling. Thank you for listening.
So that's why I smelled burning bad flesh when I came in here.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Let's see your graph.
I can't believe you didn't go for the smoking hot joke.
Two
It was
on the
right
nose.
there.
2 on the nose.
Comment, like,
Good
and
job,
share.
Weeb.
Thank you, Weeb.
Nicely done.
Or
You- you get-
Or is it nicely done or vague?
Such a good boy, Weeb.
Only the goodest.
No.
I really hope you guys enjoy my comments when we get to the. when
Oh
we
yeah.
get to-
Same.
That's the best part.
One last
Yes.
bit of prep before the award ceremony.
Whoa.
Hey, I got
believe
six
you guys
nine.
don't
Name
like
the big
chocolate.
award you're going to
I
give
can't
out.
believe I've
Do me a
discovered that you
favor
all hate
and give it a
chocolate.
funny name.
Chocolate is not compatible with my systems, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hang on. I gotta. Oh, so many choices, but I gotta do this one.
So everybody take a note of the scores because like I think the awards are like these are the scores. Like the awards are just
Let's
kind of
take a
silly
moment to
in my opinion.
remember.
Of course. Welcome to Talking Points where the points are made up and the points don't matter.
Exactly.
Oh wow. Give me chocolate.
Oh god, freaking
Table swimmy. A table in French
You're welcome,
is
Terrence.
table.
I like your words when you robot me.
I like your robot when you words me.
It's not the Nintendo cheat code, it's the Konami cheat code.
Hey, what's up then?
That's her.
Gorgeous,
somebody
oh
had to.
my.
And now, the moment of truth. Each of you has one last big award to give out. And that includes the audience.
Ooh, make sure you vote.
There we go. I made
Got
this.
it.
I made my
Done.
award specifically with somebody in
Pick
mind,
the
so
speech worthy of your praise.
now you're just trying to make
Now,
me perish.
finally, the
Sans, I have no idea what
big
you're talking about.
awards.
System was culture war right there. What? Does not compute.
Giggle fit inducer.
Thank you.
The
The French award. Wait, why is that going to me? Oh, are you saying the French are awarding me
Yes.
This table.
the award?
Well,
Thanks.
The Platinum People's Award. There we go.
Hey.
chocolate at
Award of
least.
experience for
Oh, I do not deserve to win for any of that. See,
Well
this is what I mean
well
with
done.
this is what I mean
I
when
think
the
because
awards
you
are
get-
I
silly.
came in third. Even though I had the highest score, I came in third. I didn't get any awards.
Nah, see, that's what I mean.
Oh.
last, even though the
I had
audience
such
like
a-
me.
I had such a
I
nice
am-
score. It was starting with 6-9.
I am deeply hurt that you all would be so disappointed in me and not know how absolutely amazing my speech was.
I'm
can
sorry
say-
you feel this way. Have a baguette.
You could say they kind of drove a stake through your heart there.
Saul, I swear to God.
I hate to do this to you, Kim, but I got work in the morning. I gotta be up early, so I gotta go. I'm so sorry.
All good. These things happen.
Yep.
It's
I-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had fun. Everybody, keep doing what you're doing. Make the entertainment do its thing. Everybody have a good night, and I'm sure I will see you around. Take care, everybody. Bye, sweethearts.
Good
Thank
night.
Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage.
Oh, Monsieur Incroyable.
I thought it was Bon Appetit.
No, that's
The
something
only
different.
bonus
Wait, baguette,
is
I forgot.
me on your
Au revoir.
neck. Arr.
But I don't think that I have blood in my system.
No, that's why you're not on the menu, darling.
I
Oh,
mean,
thank
it depends on what kind of robot you are, because it's heavily implied in Nier Automata that all of the machines in that have weird, like, machine blood that coagulates if they try to eat fish.
Yeah, but those are the near robots. I'm more of a far robot.
Mm.
See, I'm a big fan of wherever you are robots, personally.
All right, what do we want to do now?
something with
audience participation.
Yes.
Yes,
How about some
agreed.
Quiplash then?
That's always an inevitability.
We could
True.
lash some quips.
Make sure you hide the thing, or people are going to join before we do.
Thank you. That literally was just in my head and then immediately fell back out of it. So
You're welcome. Glad I could help.
Doesn't
And
mean I need to come up with stuff as all this is gonna be difficult.
no, I don't think so. You can still
also,
you can
Go
still
ahead.
talk as your character when you feel like it. I'm not gonna like crack the whip.
Okie
here.
dokie. I'll come up with a solution for this.
Ugh.
You know this is coming, Kim, because Ed's not here.
I'm sorry I got in before you, Kim.
It's okay. Okay. All right, we're all
The
in.
table cult. The table cult. Kind of like, what was the cult that you had in your server, Kim, for the longest time? That was like the joke
I mean,
from another live stream.
are you talking about
no.
Madonk?
Yes, Madonk.
Yeah, no, Madonk is still around. Sometimes it gets combined into Madonktable.
I love it.
Okay, so same thing, audience. Go to jackbox.tv on any browser if you would like to play with us. There are 3 open slots, and if you don't get in, the audience plays a big role in this one by breaking ties or sometimes creating them. So here we go.
And darlings, we also want to say, if you do manage to get in the game, please keep your answers PG-13. Even I'm having to restrain myself.
At best, I believe it was PG-13-ish.
Yes.
I
Go
tend to
ahead.
stray more toward as appropriate as possible with like Disney level adult jokes where it's like an adult could glean the adult joke out of it, but a kid's not gonna go kid's not gonna know what's going on.
You mean like Hercules looking at the centaur going, excuse me, sir?
And the like stank face that the centaur makes about that being what he does. Like,
Yes.
Did you just look where I think you did?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just answering someone's question.
That one I specifically remember also the Hunchback of Notre Dame at the very beginning. I don't know why this killed me, but one of the gargoyles looks down and goes, "Look, a mime," and prepares the Hakalugi on him.
I mean, to be fair, somebody should have hocked a loogie at Judge Frollo at some point. He deserved to have loogies hawked at him.
Yes. Also, as you may notice, that we did fill up, but you can join the audience, as Kim said, and those audience members do make a difference. So, if you weren't able to get in this round, maybe you can get in next round. Oh, yes. Epic to mod.
I don't know if I have that set up, though.
I saw the code for it when you were doing the settings. But I don't remember what the code was.
I think we'll be okay.
Everybody just behave.
Yeah.
And we won't
Yes.
need to worry about the moderation.
Go ahead and hit it, Trouble, and if we do another round, then I'll take a look at that. But thank you, Epic.
Cool.
Reaching capacity on, holding it. No.
Well, hello. You've stumbled upon Quiplash 3, the one after Quiplash 2. I'm Schmitty, and you're you. So, that's settled. Ready? Didn't make it in the game and want to be
Why
heard?
did he sound
Use
so
that room
concerned?
code and vote in the audience.
I love
Because
Schmitty.
I'm here.
And now, round
Fair
1.
point.
2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's
There's
clever
yes.
there's
answer,
certain
and
stuff
everybody
where
else
there's
will
like
decide which
Easter
one they
egg
like
voice
better.
lines that you can
Points are
find.
awarded based on the
And
percentage of
like
people
even
who
some of
went
his
for your answer,
intros
so
are
make 'em
more
count.
rare than others.
I know that the guy from what was it, Trivia Murder Party shows up in this sometimes, right? Or like it goes the other way and stuff.
Something like that, yeah.
Hmm. I can type. Oh, I feel like somebody's gonna do the same answer as me on that.
I hate when prompts feel like they only really have one answer. Because then it's like, what do you do to not end up with the same answer as the other person then?
Yeah. Love was asking about what's the pettiest prank you've done or done to you. I'm really not a big prank person. I mean, call me no fun. It's fine. I'm used to it. But I don't know. It's not my thing.
Time's almost done.
Kenny-
Although
With
I'm
a
doing a
safety quiz.
penny prank specifically.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
the
Weeb, are you awake?
oh no.
Okay, the writing phase is in the books.
No.
Don't let me down.
Oh dear.
I almost got the last one.
Let's start with one thing someone could whisper in your ear to
Oh,
win
dear
your
Lord.
heart forever.
Well.
Let's vote.
I brought Herve and Vampirous Treble with me. Or
Hervé.
you're my type of person. Hervé.
I couldn't
Listen, I'm tired.
I couldn't do the accent on the E.
Hervé.
Yes.
Moving right
As happens
along.
when Poirot goes over to
Biggest
visit
pet
the
peeve
country.
among
Like,
modern
hey, Herb.
zombies.
The stupidity of the modern
Time
human,
to pick the
or
one you
wrong
like
name
best.
spelling on Starbrain's order.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
Yes,
I've
very.
had my name spelled wrong in ways that I didn't know people would do ever. I've had people spell it with a K. I've had people spell it with like a missing S or an extra S, and like I've had people put E's in there. I'm like, what? How did you get an E out of?
Next, if your childhood toys came to life,
Oh, no.
they would probably
Oh,
say
no.
blank.
This was so hard to keep.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Oh no!
This was so hard to keep. This would probably be so hard to keep, like PG-13.
Hi, wanna play? Or
We
worry about your company over the years.
years.
I just started thinking, Fall Out Boy, just my toys know what you did in the dark.
That sounded interesting
It
through
did.
the robot filter.
Yes.
And now,
Melody, what's
an
that? I don't
accurate
have the
slogan would be
words.
the suburbs blank.
Oh dear.
Rock
Rock.
or
Now
Karen's
it
breeding
gets real.
ground.
Pick your favorite.
Oh. That second one just registered in my brain.
I think of like HOAs and how even
Yeah.
seemingly normal neighbors turn into Karens once they join the HOA.
Yes.
Oh, I interpreted it as something else for a second. That's what my
Oh my
brain
god!
And next is
Moving on!
the button on the microwave that never
Hey,
gets used.
my
Open portal or quick
Choose your
void.
favorite.
Maybe for you it's not.
But here's the thing: the open portal button. Where would that portal take you if it's on the microwave?
It just sends your food to somebody else in a different dimension, and then you don't get to eat it.
Or would it take you to the island of Chew and Swallow?
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
That's fair.
Okay, what's next? A good man is hard to blank.
Oh dear.
Oh, this must have been hard to keep PG. Do jokes
Decisions,
with or
decisions.
turn into
Choose
a
your
thrall
favorite.
for service.
Gee, I wonder who wrote that.
Well, that sounds rather enthralling.
Gosh dang it, Ashen.
Let's keep it going. The apartment lease says it's okay to have dogs
Oh,
as
no.
long as they blank.
No, we.
Half of
I
winning
guess
this game
as
is
long
just
as they're
showing
called
up. Here's
Scooby
some
Doo,
points.
wins because we didn't get his answer in time.
Next we have, and over here are the fossils.
That
of the
also
blank,
sounded
the world's
weird.
clumsiest dinosaur.
Yes.
Just everything's gonna sound weird through it.
Here's the fun
The
part.
These
Pick your
are both-
favorite
Pteranodon
clip.
or the Slipopticus?
These are both really, really weird.
Very good.
I'm not. Pyro, I'm not scary, I promise.
She's
Not
only
meant to
scary
be
if you
scary.
want her to be and ask her very, very nicely.
Only if you ask very nicely, darling.
I thought Slipopticus was good.
That was pretty
Yeah,
good.
the wait once
That's
you
a
said
wrap on
it
round
and I heard
one.
it, I was
Let's
like,
see
"Ooh,
those
yeah,
scores."
that's good."
Because I had another one, and then I realized that it had a curse word in it, so I decided against it.
Oh no.
Round
You
two
start with
is
an
here,
F.
and the points are
It sure
doubled,
did.
so stop the clock at round 1 already.
Look, I love me some F-bombs, but I love Kim more, so I am refraining from using them while I am on her channel, because that is her preference.
Okay. I love that this one is targeted.
Wait, I'm scared now.
Somebody else should probably take over the making sure that the answers get read out loud.
Sure.
I got you.
Just because I'm on push to talk, so it's a little messier for me.
I got you. Oh, Weeb finally got his answers in this time.
Hey,
Yay!
everyone got it nice.
Okay,
Yes,
let's see
I
them.
am at my computer now.
Ah.
Joy.
How about we start with, why doesn't this player show up in photographs?
Oh, dear sweet Jesus. The accent wheel landed on
Okay,
English and he
shower someone
ran.
with points.
It's required to burn after reading.
Weeb and Ash, like, Pyro is English, and whenever our accent wheel in the GGF stream lands on English, he is in great pain.
Oh, I didn't vote. Whoops. I'm the one that didn't vote. Whoopsie-doodles.
It sounds like another friend I know who does. They have a Japanglish redeem on Twitch. And
Let's
it's just
see
like,
how they
oh,
handle
Oh.
dang.
the most
Yamete, could I
non-committal
stop?
way of saying
Yes.
I love you.
Most non-committal way of saying I
I
love you.
don't not
Oh my
Time to vote for your
God.
favorite.
You're my little pog champ.
Somebody did that intentionally, I swear.
Oh, I guess you are my little pog champ.
Pyro, I feel like that's a very English answer.
I was
don't
actually going to
not
say
love
that I've
you.
had
Check
to
this out.
say Pyro's answer to
In new
me.
fairy tales, the
Aw.
handsome prince will be replaced by blank.
Oh dear.
Hervé.
Oh my God, imagine if that
It's
was.
voting time.
Extremely hot alien savers, hee hee, I like Linus, or Treble being gloriously bi! Oh boy.
Yes. Treble is the new handsome prince. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, prepare and gird your loins. I'm coming to save you.
There you go, that's an audio idea right there.
Just picture
Yes.
this. I'm just picturing Sleeping Beauty, just like it's whispered in the ear. It's like, I'm awake now.
Next on
I
the
can't
docket,
believe that you
this
guys
player
didn't vote for the
never
bi
met
making a
blank
bi
they
joke
didn't like.
on
I
this,
love
the
that.
7th day of Pride.
Treble never met
Okay,
a
everybody, pick
good
your
boy
Oh,
they didn't
dear.
like, or a delicious neck they didn't like.
Because
Wow.
vampire, I guess.
Yep.
But also, yes. All of the yes.
At this
I'm like-
point, is it just the same answer, just with different terminology?
Girls can have delicious necks too.
Fair point.
Opportunity neck sucker.
Dang, lots of
I
splits
need you guys
here.
to know that when I said girls can have delicious necks too,
Next
the
one up.
wifey leaned
It would be really
leaned in through
weird
the
if
door and
this
said,
item
"You
had an
rang?"
expiration date on it.
Table or wall.
And now pick your
An
favorite.
expiration date.
Duel.
Also, Epic, you're welcome for that free GB.
What was I gonna say? Yeah,
Well,
I
this
feel
is
like
just triple killing chat.
Yes.
Hey!
tables. They're the stuff that humans are made of.
Yes.
No. Powered by.
I was
feel
going
like
to
someone
say.
should just
Let's
like
see the next
take an
one.
expiration date and just stick on a table just for.
Random video YouTube keeps recommending that you end up loving.
101 things the
Okay,
Sixth Sense
choose
got
your
wrong
favorite.
about ghosts, or lo-fi donk beats 24-hour stream.
I think I know where my allegiance lies.
I was also
We
going
already
to say,
learned my allegiance lies with my stomach, so.
I mean, that's why those nights are so delicious, right?
oh, no audience votes.
Wow.
Without further ado, if aliens abducted this player,
Spider.
what would they learn about humans?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
It's
that
real.
I
Pick
don't
your
think that was
favorite.
personal. Whoever wrote that.
That might have been a safety clip potentially.
I like the one that took it literally. Not much considering they got a spider.
Me too.
I'm now picturing Metal Spider as just actually like a little robot bug.
I know.
love that.
To be fair, they'd also be safe from the probe too.
A Quiplash. We love it. Get rid of that negativity.
Next up,
Good answer,
best
but no
way to distract a
self-deprecation or
child
deprecation of
getting a
others
flu
in this
shot.
stream.
all right, vote for the one you like
Best way to
best.
distract
Wow.
a child getting a flu shot: bright colors of hypnosis, or offer them a pony.
I feel like both of these are bad ways to distract a child getting a flu shot.
Come on, the
Open
colors of
my
hypnosis,
eyes.
dude.
Also, to be fair, if you offer them a pony, they're just gonna get more excited and start jumping around, right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh.
Yes! I'll take
So-
that.
That was close.
It was.
That was way closer than I thought it was
You're
going to be.
2/3 of the way
Yeah.
there. Let's see where you stand.
Oh, I'm still hanging on.
I'm still in fourth! This is
I am
new.
at the bottom.
Thriplash,
Insert joke about that
a
here.
no-holds-barred quipaganza.
Yeah, I thought we were trying to
Right,
get
you'll see a
PG-13.
prompt that requires
Nope, I'm not gonna
3
make the joke in the
separate
voice. I'm not gonna make the
responses.
joke in the voice,
Okay.
even though it's right there.
That's why I had to say insert joke about it here. It's because I knew I couldn't just not
Make
act
it.
like the joke was right there.
I feel Saul feels targeted with this last one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Weeb, I think, or Ashen, I think you and I have the same prompt then.
Guess we'll find out. Don't give it
I'm
away
hoping.
now. Oh man. Let's see. Whoops.
I had no idea what to do with that prompt. I apologize for the severe lack of funny on that one when we get to it.
How am I gonna get this in here?
There we go.
I couldn't think of anything in this one, so I just went with
They're gonna make more sense as they get revealed.
Yeah,
gonna be great.
exactly.
Oh, dang it.
You can do it, Kim. You can do it, Giga.
Just a
I was
few
gonna.
seconds
I needed
left.
to flip those other two. Flip the first two.
Hey, Travel.
Yes.
Could I possibly trouble you to mess with a certain someone in chat by saying something about how
Let's
delicious
get
girl's
frippin'.
blood is?
Yep.
When going
I'm like,
through
how about you do that
airport
after the answers are
security,
read?
Make sure to
Af-
remove
after
the
blank,
answers.
blank and
I'll pin the
blank.
thought for later.
Ow.
Like I'll pin you.
Ow.
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Glasses,
That's right. If you're
necklace,
entering the
belt.
U.S., you're gonna have to remove that English accent.
just take it off.
Sorry, fellers, but them's the rules.
Well, sorry, darling. You're gonna have to remove that English accent. We can't take that over here.
That was great, Pyro.
Well
Absolutely
done.
brilliant.
That was
The
really
three
funny.
words that
Quite
should
smashing,
never appear
darling.
in the same
The mental
sentence.
image of like a British
dear.
person carrying a table through security, and both the table and the fact that they're
All
British
right, people, it's voting
are
time.
problems.
Wait, what?
What? I don't know what happened with this one.
I don't know about this last one.
Words that should never appear in the same sentence. Feet,
I don't
delicious,
know.
go up, or I don't feel sorry. Sorry, Ash.
I'm partially concerned about that second one.
Right? Like, I have so much concerns.
Jacob, what were you going for with that?
I'm like, that must be Terrence.
3 frustrating
Oh,
requests a website CAPTCHA can make to prove you're not a robot.
Uh-oh, Ash, you're doomed.
Find the nerds, find the simps, find the vampire. Hey, what the heck? You know who you're talking to.
Here's the
Who's
fun
your
part.
commanding
Pick your
officer?
favorite quip.
Well then.
I am not the droid you're looking for.
I mean, you know, Saul might have blood. He's a cyborg, not a robot. There's a difference.
Yes. I still thinking robot. I haven't tested trying to pass a capture. They haven't had me go to that part of the training yet. It's a pain to try and access my bank account.
Yep, Ash and we had the same prompt. I figured find the vampire would be funny
The
because like they don't
3
show up in
most
mirrors,
common
so they wouldn't
injuries
show up in
suffered by
pictures,
Santa
so you can't
Claus.
find them.
Oh, 3 most common
Excuse me, on my
injuries
first
suffered
one.
by Santa Claus: chimney chapped cheeks, burnt
All
toes,
right,
getting
choose your
whacked by
favorite.
homeowner, dog bites, kid bites. You know better, parents.
Just the alliteration on one of them. Like, damn. Chimney chapped cheeks.
As long as they're not chimney cleft cheeks.
Ho, ho, ho.
Why you gotta be like that, man?
I'm deceased.
And
I am
that is
undead.
it. Well,
Mrs.
except for this
Claus,
last part.
I'm trying to get to this chimney puppet clapping of my...
No! No!
Keeps alerting the kids.
I mean,
Oh my fudge nuggets, dude! Yay!
Uh,
Oh dear sweet baby Jesus.
Trying to get into this house.
Anyway,
oh god.
anyway, I was requested to do something before we
oh,
get any
yes.
further.
oh god.
So Cassie wanted to talk about how I find Nex absolutely delicious. You know, being a vampire and all, but
Specifically girls. We have a girl in the chat who's freaking out.
I know, darling. I was just getting to that. Girls are the sweetest delicacy on this planet. And I would give anything to taste them. Every single drop.
And that's where we're going with that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Oh, what the? You
What?
never read my thing. No, I was trying to reply to Pyro's question. It's like, have you heard of your emulator counterpart? And I was like, oh yeah, no, whenever I have a lawsuit, I need to remember to better call Saul.
nice. What do we want to do now? Do we want to do another round of that? Do we just want to hang out and chat for a bit?
I think I'm cool with hanging out and chat.
Okay.
Especially doing little like shit posty things like
I'm happy either way.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I think you can probably turn that off now. I was like, I want to hear regular Ash.
because regular Ash is so much fun.
yes.
Are you sure about that?
I
case you hadn't noticed, you walked right into his trap.
I didn't walk right into it. I laid down in it. I said, yes, please
Why?
take
Are you
me.
tired?
No, but I
That's my
will be
secret tip.
later.
I'm always tired.
Well, it sounds
Tired
like
of
you
fighting the
have a
urge.
lot to resemble with the Slipopticus.
How can you do that in that voice? That just shouldn't be allowed.
Because you know that I'm a freaking gremlin. So.
So, sounds like Ashton and I need to stream together and cause all of the panic.
Get Weeb on there too.
Oh yeah. No.
Weeb
I
is much
can't
better
have
than
two. I can't have two guys, one in each ear, double teaming me and causing that much chaos.
Why? What's the
See,
matter,
I'm-
Treble?
Oh, that sounds like so much
Mhm.
fun.
I know, right?
Guys, thank you for confirming my bisexuality, but please.
See, I've been being nice and distinctly not pulling out sexy voice at all.
So you would like me to Yamete Kuda stop?
Ash, show some mercy, otherwise she might do it for real. She might be all like,
You're gonna have to say Gomena sorry to her if you keep that up.
Oh my god, and it's so painful. I've never experienced this before.
I must say,
I
must say, sumimasen.
Oh, my face hurts.
Goddamn.
Ash, you haven't even pulled out the ultimate weapon yet. You must hit her with the Ara Ara.
Oh, I wasn't actually thinking about that when you said ultimate weapon. I was thinking of a different one.
Now let's keep this PG-13-ish, shall we?
Okay, can I know what the
that
ultimate
one.
weapon is?
All right, let me see if I can do this one.
Uh-oh. I don't know what it is. What's going on?
Okari nasai, ojo-sama. Dore ni suru? Ofuro? Gohan? Soretomo? Wa? Ta? Shi? Are you guys okay?
I don't even know what that was, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's I think it's
Travel.exe has stopped working.
I think it's a butler script or a butler line or something like that, because essentially it means like welcome home. What was it, madam? What do you wish? A bath, dinner, or me?
So,
Sir, please.
Gosama is more like princess, so it was like, welcome
you're
home,
right.
my princess.
Sorry,
Ojo-sama or Ohime-sama, yeah, are the two.
sorry, Pyro in the
Which
chat.
I hate that I only know because while I was in my weeb phase, I was also kind of a bitch. So one of my nicknames when I was like in school and going through my weeb phase was Bitch Chan, and then when I got out of high school, it became Bitch Sama.
By the way, Terrence, if you're trying to say you don't have to say I'm dead because omae wa mo shindeiru.
Nani?
I'm like, is Nichiyama still here? I would love it if she was still here.
Is it me? Just me? Or is it hot in this call? It's global warming. No, I'm kidding.
Hold on, I'm gonna be a little mean for just 1 second.
Okie dokie.
Ara ara.
There it is. Somebody had to do it. Good job, Cassie.
Thank you.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Wait, was that Weeb?
No, that was Travel.
Okay.
Though I
Because Weeb-
suppose I'm kind of pleased that you think that could be me.
I mean, you did a high-pitched voice earlier.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, recently I rediscovered a song that has Miku in it singing like the only decent English I've ever heard Miku sing in.
Oh,
And I
wow.
was singing along to it, and Wifey like turns her head and she's like, I don't think I've heard you do that voice before. And I was like, because it's loud, and I know that you don't handle loud very well.
Oh.
I think a bunch of people just died from Cassie's.
Yay, killing chat.
I did it.
And we bring up the quote that breaking people is our favorite hobby. You're welcome.
What can we say except you're welcome?
Treble, why were you just channeling Trisha Takanawa so hard right there?
I wasn't.
Because that's what I got from it. Was this,
And now we again say that breaking people is our favorite hobby. Back to you, Tom.
Oh, man.
No, if you wanted newscaster, we're coming to you live from the GGFE live stream where we have a chat that is completely broken. Back to you, Tom, for the weather. I know I completely screwed up what live stream we're on.
It's
but
fine.
It's fine.
The wrong thing came up, but it still made sense. I mean,
It works.
We've done this from time to time anyway, having live streams with both GGFE and Aliens Cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
We honestly
Yes,
should do it more often, I think.
yeah, I
It gets
mean, I
extra
kind of love
chaotic,
it.
So it's very fun.
I love the co-ed shenaniganery. Like
Yeah,
I
yes.
loved Kim, you missed us talking about it, but I've been going back and watching how you and I like flustered the heck out of Dennis. And then how Dennis flustered me back, and I was like, this is the perfect epitome of what voice actors do to each other. But I want it more often, and I can't have it. I'm like, I want it, please. Because these girls are fabulous, and Cassie's about the only one out of the GGFE crew that does anything to me. But when you throw some
Excuse
handsome
me?
voices, okay, I have
Don't-
too much respect for you, Kim. I can't look at you in that way as much as I want to, because you just words.
I don't know what just
We're not playing
happened.
talking points anymore. You don't have to say words. No.
Kim, I
with the
respect
inflection
you.
of your
like,
voice, just express yourself.
I'm trying.
I
Kim,
just,
I respect you so much.
The struggle is real, apparently.
I just loved that when we were live streaming together and I didn't know that was going to happen, and I just randomly did the voice, and it was your stream,
Yes.
and I broke you.
Yes, I do remember that.
I will
Yep,
treasure that forever because it was hilarious.
I think I was just caught off guard. I was like, God damn it! How can this woman?
Just
I'm
ambush
glad
out of
Pyro
nowhere.
thinks. I'm glad Pyro thinks that me calling wifey is cute. I'm actually poly, so part of the calling her wifey is like in case I end up with other partners, it's like clear where each one is. Like,
That is
like if I ever have a boyfriend and I want to mention my boyfriend on stream, I could call the boyfriend, and then wifey is still wifey, and then nobody gets confused unless they think everyone is monogamous.
Yeah, we have the boy and we have the partner, and that's yours truly over here.
There you go.
Distinctions, names.
It's too bad.
Is anyone able to do that quote that Pyro's requesting?
Grab the children, save that. I don't remember that.
I haven't.
line.
If you're talking about the movie Anchorman, I haven't seen it. Maybe Weeb has.
Nope.
I have. I'm assuming that Ron Burgundy delivers that line. My Will Ferrell's not very good, but grab the children, save the children.
Damn.
Beautiful. Thank you.
That was good off the cuff.
Beautiful. Smashing, as Nigel Thornberry would say.
Oh God, Nigel Thornberry. The amount of memes I've seen with his face in it.
If I
Oh my
ever see
gosh.
another Disney princess with his face poorly photoshopped onto it, I will lose it. I will freaking lose it all over the place. I'm gonna
Cassie,
morb all over the place.
I mean, to be fair, I remember one that wasn't a Disney princess.
mine that I can
don't know
remember.
that that's much better.
Mine that I can remember is the very schmexy like mountain patrol person. Like they're in like mountain gear. They've got the mountain hat, and she's got like long ginger hair, and
that's
she's
Jessica
sassying
Rabbit.
away.
That's Jessica Rabbit from Who
Is it
Framed Roger
Jessica Rabbit?
I'm pretty sure because like the character design and everything looks very much like her.
Okay, well, it might be, but I don't know where that original GIF is from because the only one I know of is the one where the woman is sashaying away and then she turns and it's just Nigel Thornberry standing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Jessica Rabbit.
Also,
Okay.
I'm seeing one right now. Apparently, somebody put it on Sailor Mars' transformation. I'm just like, dear God.
I've not
Lord
seen
have
the
mercy.
new Little Mermaid remake yet. I already know that I want the doll, regardless of whether I enjoy the movie, though, because the doll is so pretty. Have you guys seen the
No, I
new
haven't.
doll for Halle Bailey's version of the Little Mermaid?
I
I
have
was
think I
honestly
have.
prepared. I was
Pretty.
honestly prepared for a Nigel Thornberry comment.
Yes.
It's just like, wait, where's this going? Oh, because you saw Okay, I was gonna like, wait, where'd the Little Mermaid come from? Oh.
Because I'm actually looking at the chat, and I keep trying to steer things back toward the chat every now and then.
The only person trying to steer things back into sanity.
No, I have two screens, so I am watching it as well, and I try to balance it between answering
No, you're good, Tim.
What? You're doing
you
what?
you heard nothing. You heard nothing. I said nothing.
She was just talking about how good of a job she does making sure that chat doesn't get neglected, but also letting us go on tangents and
Yep.
have fun with
Yes.
each other.
And
Yes,
also
you're-
like it just can sometimes, I mean, I know it's different when different people come in stream, but like the questions can get repetitive sometimes. So I just don't want us to like get stuck in a loop of that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
you're doing a smashing job right now. So.
Oh my God. Yes.
That's
That's
Well,
what Tim said.
Yep, this is much better. Yes, yep, totally what I said.
I had a feeling it was the other one, but no, we'll go with that.
Nope, we're going with this.
I heard something completely different, and normally it's proceeding the word waffle, but you know what?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
That
I think you're not. I think all three of us have the exact
Yep.
same.
Anyway, this is our changing the subject song.
And now for something completely different.
and now for a I can't do it properly.
Do any of you have songs that like repeatedly end up getting back stuck in your head and you're like, I thought I escaped from you?
Oh, all the time. I just can't remember which one it is this time.
It changes
I have,
for me.
I have a song that I always use to get earworms out of my head.
Oh, there you go.
And depending on my meme mood, changes how the song sounds. So it's the song I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You.
Oh dear.
So depending on how humorous or how dark I'm feeling that day, it goes from anywhere to the normal lyrics, I can't feel my face when I'm with you, to I can see the phases of the moon.
Beautiful.
And then all the way to cringe meme level 100, I can't feel my face when I sniff glue.
I mean, not wrong.
And because of that, gets the earworm out of my head. And it makes people laugh. So we change the conversation. The other
Nice.
one that gets stuck in my head is singing about sticking a fork in a toaster.
Oh,
Oh.
God! Trouble! I'm going to end you for that because that gets stuck in my head after you do
Oh,
it.
dear. So that was
Does it make
intentional.
it
That was
better or
planned. That
worse
was-
that one of mine is found a peanut?
What?
Found a peanut just now. Just now I found a peanut just
Oh my
now.
gosh.
I,
Because
what?
I was in Girl Scouts as a kid, so I learned a whole bunch of stupid little earworm songs that we were supposed to sing at Girl Scout events, like parades and stuff, and found a freaking peanut. And it's the stupidest song in the world. And every once in a while, I'll be minding my own business. I'll have a song that like actually has musical merit to it, and just suddenly the back of my brain just Found a peanut, found a peanut, found a peanut just now. And I'm like, why? And you can never remember the version that's sung by adults that actually sounds decent. It's always like the children's choir version where half the kids are off key.
Yes. Oh god. Well, just imagine if you had that pop into your head, either one, while you're having something that's a peanut related ingredient, or two, when you're opening up a package and there's a whole bunch of packing peanuts in there.
Yep.
It happens every time I see a peanut, basically.
So Cassie, do you also know on top of spaghetti, all covered in cheese?
Oh,
I know that one, and I know the version that we all changed the lyrics to, so that instead it was talking about killing Barney, because for some reason, if you didn't love Barney, you hated Barney, and you wanted Barney to go down. And
That
I was in
sounds
the
like-
you wanted Barney to go down crowd.
It sounds like the classic children dichotomy, right? There are some people that love Barney and some people that
wanted him to burn in a fire.
Or bash his head in with a 2x4, which is the version of
not plank.
Like I love you, you love me.
Let's
The
get
version
together
that we
and
sang
unalive.
involved with a 2x4 and a knock at the door. No more purple dinosaur.
I still like the Joy to the World version.
Oh, Terrence, why? Freaking. Maya, he, Maya,
Maya,
ho,
Maya,
Maya,
Thanks to that song for teaching so much of the Western world a bit of Romanian.
Yes.
It is a Romanian song, and it's like the only Romanian thing most of the rest of the world knows.
It definitely teaches something better than Shakaron Macaron. Who knows that one?
we have teleported back to like 2004.
Hey, in a lot of ways, it was a better time.
the old West internet when everything was wild and free.
And
when you said Wild West, I thought
And we're young and wild and free. So what? We get drunk. So what?
Oh, that is different from the one I was thinking. When I heard Wild and Free, I thought of Bryan Adams.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I also thought of Stallion of the Cimarron. Like
And
I was
Rebecca
like,
Spirit.
this is Bryan Adams time.
Yeah, Heaven. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Not again.
2000 called It Needs Its Memes Back.
I mean, it's either that or you start going to. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, what the? I just realized why.
Oh, okay. So speaking of memes, it was really funny. So I graduated recently with my bachelor's degree and everything. And
Hey.
the song that they played as we all like walked out was Never Gonna Give You Up. So
Oh
my
my
college
God.
rickrolled the entire stadium of people, and it was beautiful.
That's amazing. You see,
I was
it's
like,
such a meme
this is
song.
perfect because like we're the education department, so it
Oh,
made it even
no.
better.
Oh God. You see, the crazy thing is I know that song, but I don't know why. I've gotten like down a rabbit hole. I now know how to sing that. I know how to sing it in Japanese, and I also know there's like apparently somebody did a cover of it with this other song. What was it, Go City Tokyo? And somebody put Never Gonna Give You Up to it. I'm just like, what the?
I know how to sing another annoying song that everyone hates in Japanese instead of its original language.
Which is that?
世界は狭い。世界は同じ。世界は丸いを一つ。
This is a song that never ends.
Oh God.
Oh no!
That
Oh,
does sound
dear
kind of demonic,
sweet
actually.
baby Jesus. I would lose all of my marbles, and I would lose all of my Christianity.
Just comes
Oh, I
out.
lost that
Mommy,
one.
mommy, the dolls are speaking in tongues.
But now just tears. And we're preying on all your deepest fears.
Oh, not again.
Like fire, hellfire. And
This fire in my skin. I
Oh,
should probably
damn.
get that looked at.
God damn. God.
Fire and
Yeah, why?
I mean,
I am so
You can-
sorry. I've been muted for the chat.
oh
Oh
no!
no!
For like,
Oh, no.
yeah, I muted myself to talk to my husband. So very sorry. I have been talking chat, but you couldn't hear me. I apologize. That at least it's only been like 5-ish minutes, probably. So that's
And
not
not
too
the
bad.
like
whole
that?
live stream
Okay,
like that.
so-
No,
one
no, no,
time?
not the
so-
whole live stream.
Okay, so everybody swear then, for the past 5 minutes, we never talk about what happened in the past 5 minutes ever again.
yes.
Well, I will tell the Disney story then, because nobody knows what they were reacting to when I said that, or when you guys made that noise. Anyway, okay. The short version is 2 of my friends, when we went on a band high school trip to Disney World, proclaimed "It's a Small World" to be the most terrifying ride. I guess because of the dolls, but also because their boat stopped and it got stuck between 2 rooms, so they were hearing the song in 2 different languages at the same time. I think there was a lot of screaming.
That and like between rooms, it's dark.
It is. You're
so
right.
it's just darkness and you're hearing
Very
and-
dark.
It's not that dark.
It's pretty dark.
It's not darker than my soul.
You can still see the lights of the next room. Like it's just
At
a little
least
double
archway.
soul.
Darker than my soul.
Okay, but
It's not the Garfield Dark Ride. We don't talk about the Garfield Dark Ride. If you want to know why we don't talk about the Garfield Dark Ride, watch more Defunct Land.
Oh dear, that almost sounds
I'm-
like a creepypasta.
I'm
Yes.
afraid. What the heck just hit my foot?
A dog?
Ghost?
I don't know. I'll figure it out
Ghost
later.
cat.
sorry, that was me.
Dang it, weeb.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Were you trying to
I
sneak around
know.
again?
Well, you see, I would, but I'm dummy thick, and
Nope, I'm not gonna make that joke. Make joke about people under desk, something inappropriate.
Trouble? I didn't make it either. Shush.
I think the entire audience made it for themselves in their heads.
That's why I used vague language, something about under the desk.
It's called Inception. You use the vague language, and then they finish painting the picture in their own heads.
Yes.
So Mari, the carpeted kitchen thing, I'm a big fan of looking at like DIY and cursed images, and the amount of carpeted kitchens and carpeted bathrooms in the world is upsetting to me.
Why?
That is the appropriate response.
Have you ever walked into the bathroom and you wanted to smell what happened last week?
Why, yes. How did you know?
No. God, no. Please make it stop. I don't want to play anymore, Mom.
I was gonna say Pepperidge Farm remembers, but I think that the first part of the joke sold itself enough.
Do you smell that? Take a deep breath through the nose.
I
That
don't
is
think
one
I
of my
want to, John.
that is one of my favorite movies of all time.
As it should be.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening in chat.
No,
right
I
now.
don't know. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, dang it, Pyro.
Wait, is this related to the under the desk thing?
Probably.
Okay.
Yes, it is, actually.
I'm a cha-cha slide out of that one. Me
Yep.
too, buddy.
Hey, look over here.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Do.
Turn around.
Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. 5 hops.
Yo,
You know-
why did they make us do that in gym class?
I know.
I
'Cause it was an easy way to get a bunch of kids moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also the cha-cha slide is a really good one because it gets Aunt Mildred moving at the wedding reception.
Oh dear.
True.
True, but
Yeah,
And,
after about
and
3 or 4
there's nothing
glasses of
anyone
champagne.
can throw at my face during Cha-Cha Slide.
See, the one that I always...
Dodgeball.
oh, I thought you were talking about like if you were at a wedding. I'm like, why are you getting things thrown at your face? Was it? Did you not notice that the bouquet toss was happening?
No, I did the gym class part.
It's like a ref on pie eating. They just take the wedding cake and just yeet.
Dude, I've seen clips of like people smashing the cake into the bride's face and the bride like stomping off, and I'm like, that's an annulment right there. That's
Yeah.
like you insta failed your marriage. Speed run.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
run.
unless they agreed on it ahead of time, but it's like I
Well,
just
that's why I included the stomping off
yeah
part.
okay.
Like
that's
if
fair,
she's
that's fair.
laughing along, then clearly it's fine and it's
Right.
fine.
But it's
But
like
if she stomps off,
I mean, it's like
done.
so much time is spent on the dress and the hair and the makeup, and like, you think it's okay to just ruin that without
Exactly.
checking in with her? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Either that or it's one desperate exit strategy.
That too.
Actually, I
Bride's
knew.
How am
just
I gonna
walking
get
up to
out
the
of
altar. It's just like, I regret everything. I regret everything I've ever done.
I did know
is-
someone that someone I used to work with and she was divorced by the time that I met her, but before walking down the aisle she was having second thoughts, and I just love that her dad like looks at her and he's like, I do you want me to take you home? I will take you home right now.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly,
ultimate-
Steven. Yep.
2
Don't-
steps away from, do you need a ride?
Yes.
so you
So
know
that's
that
what I'm
song that I
speaking right
mentioned I do a whole different
Right,
voice to earlier? It's
Mhm.
stuck in my head now because I mentioned that. And I think I want the other song I had stuck in my head back, but I tried listening to it while we were talking and that didn't work.
Oh, dear.
Speaking of desperate exit strategies.
Right?
Was that your
Well,
cue
that
saying
is-
that you need to go?
No,
It's her cue of help.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
When the meme of those guys going, damn.
Yep.
I like so on my end, like I'm not getting any songs stuck in my head because I have the stream music playing really softly, and I just like threw in like this random salsa, and I kind of love it. Like every time it comes up.
just random salsa.
Yep, random salsa.
You know,
Delicious. Wait.
I asked my doctor about random salsa, and he said to have that checked out.
Why did that sound so... I'm not gonna
It
say
wasn't meant to sound any certain way. It was
Concerned
me just
weeb noises.
Concerned weave noises intensify.
Confused Kim noises.
Dude, I think we all hated dodgeball, but I like extra hated dodgeball because I moved several times when I was young. And so I was always the new kid. And also, I had to start wearing glasses like silly young. So I was not only the new kid, but I was also wearing glasses.
Hmm.
And so having many things thrown at my face was a bad time. And I was always the target.
I had this
See-
happen to
Oh, go
me
ahead.
in junior high, and of course it was the guy I had a crush on. Like I'm not very super athletically capable, but I can dance. Like that's my thing. So we were playing basketball, which I'm like extra terrible at, and I also was wearing glasses at the time, and I think, you know, because I'm bored, so I space out sometimes. Probably, like, honestly, spacing out because of my crush. And, like, you know, I think he or somebody was trying to get the ball to me, and I just completely missed it. And he, like, looks at me annoyed. He's like, well, next time just put your face there instead. And the next time he threw the ball, it actually did hit me in the face. And then he felt really bad.
Man.
He didn't say anything because you know, young teenaged boy. But yeah, that was not fun. Especially since I think Cassie and I are the same with this. Like, I'm totally, basically blind without my glasses. But yes,
Yeah.
So, like Velma from Scooby Doo.
Yes.
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 Yep. Pretty much
See,
like that.
I don't hate dodgeball for the reasons of getting hit in the face. I hate basketball for the reasons of getting hit in the face. Them suckers.
Yeah, that ball probably is a little
Those suckers
more.
hurt so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what also hurts to get hit in the face with? Footballs.
Oh,
Well,
hell.
that has a point. So.
Yeah.
I got hit with like 3 footballs, 3 separate occasions, 3 different schools. Football to the face.
Damn, that's some consistency.
And and every time the coaches tried to be like, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's just a ball. It's just another kid throwing it. It couldn't have been that hard." And then every time I had to go to the nurse about it, and the nurse would be like, "Okay, we're gonna do a concussion test because it is possible that you got a concussion from that." And it's like, which grown-ups do I believe? The ones who said it's not a big deal, or the ones who said I might have brain damage?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, little column A, little column B. Which column, we don't know.
But yeah, as far as the being as blind as Velma, as a plus-size brunette, I got many Velma jokes as a youngin'. And then at one point, I realized that I was actually basically that level of blind, because everybody knows the vision chart, right? You got the big old vision chart, and it starts off with a giant E at the top.
Yes.
I cannot tell that giant E even exists without my glasses.
Yeah, same. Yep, it's just a blur. Like, I can see, like, the white of the chart, which is, like, a little fuzzed out and bigger than it should be. But can I read anything on it without my glasses? Absolutely not.
If I hold the paper, like, 6 inches away from my face, I can read it.
Right, yeah.
But any kind of distance? Nah.
Yeah. So we're
I
all
like
blind.
literally
Whee!
can't see past the end of my nose. Like you know that old saying, like, can't see past the end of her nose? I'm just actually literally that.
Yep.
Like, doctor's just like, so what line on this chart can you read? Doc, they all look like hieroglyphics to me at this point.
Yep.
Well, I think I have told this story before, but very quickly, I was at a new optometrist, never seen me before, and like one of the medical assistants took my glasses in order to, like, they put it in a machine and they can read what your prescription is. So she just very slowly comes back in and hands the glasses back to me. She's like, "Wow, that's some prescription you got there."
Yeah, I've had more than one optician and optician's assistant and optometrist like just look at my glasses and then look at me and then look at my glasses and be like, "Are you okay?" Like, now that I'm the age that I am, I get a lot less concern about it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, your eyes generally get worse as you get older, but my eyes have been this bad for a long time. So when I was younger, doctors were like, "What is going on here? You're not supposed to be like this yet."
Yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot. I also had to start wearing them pretty young, which was age 9. So yeah, it's more typical that you're at least in double digits before you need them.
I've seen babies with glasses, and that
Yep.
just blows my mind.
That
Yes.
Now,
definitely does happen.
Are they prescription glasses or are
Yeah.
they? Oh
Yes.
wow. Dang.
Basically,
Prescription?
if a baby gets to a certain point in development where other babies are starting to be able to recognize objects on a consistent basis, and the specific baby is not, then they might need glasses, and you want to get them those glasses before you start trying to teach them to read, or else they might not be able to see the letters, and then trying to teach them to read is for naught.
Right.
I thought they would start drooling on the books because they get so close to the paper. No.
No, No, drooling on books is usually what happens when you have a bookworm that takes a book to bed to read it to fall asleep, and they forget to put it aside.
And
I do that.
And Sally went to the well, and that's a lot of spit.
Yep.
So we are going to be wrapping up here in just a minute, but Weeb needs to make an exit. Sadly,
I'm afraid I must.
it is getting late in Eastern time.
Yes.
Makes sense.
And lots of us have things we have to do in the AMs.
Yes. But
What's AM?
Adult,
No.
adult responsibilities, this, that, and the other.
But since I
So I
still
see.
have a bunch of you here, though, but thank you guys so much for helping me with this series. It was a lot of fun, and it really helped me out to just be able to fill up the month without trying to wreck my voice.
I was happy to help.
Yay! Yeah, it was fun.
Yay.
And also, it's still good practice because I haven't uploaded anything in a long time.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, same.
I'm like all four of you. That's it.
Maybe we should
That's
start a
okay.
whole separate stream. The former creators.
No, that's too negative.
I mean,
No, it's it'll be like this other band.
honestly,
It's just a stream. It's called The Hiatus,
the hiatus.
which
Yeah,
is
no, my
actually a
last-
Japanese band.
Yeah, no, last thing was 4 months ago, and then before that was a year ago. So yeah, I'm a little washed out, I think. Just a little.
No,
Well,
no
so-
watch
Oh,
is
there is
necessary.
always hope for the future. And with that, I bid you all farewell and a good night.
Good
Have a
night.
good night.
Bye.
Weeb.
Until
Take
we wreck
care.
peoples.
Right, peoples? What?
I said wreck peoples.
Ah. Do we have to? No.
All right. So
Only wreck people consensually.
with that, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
It's like, okay, hold on. Before I do this, can you sign this paper? No.
Can I have your enthusiastic consent?
Enthusiastic. Well, damn, that's a little more.
I mean, that's what you do. You honor boundaries and get enthusiastic consent. Because if you don't have enthusiastic consent, then it's not really, good.
I was gonna say it's worse. It's like, well, you get consent, the enthusiasm part. You get the enthusiasm, but the consent part. No.
No, we need both.
But yes, this has been a lovely stream. Thank you for having us, Kim.
Yay, yes.
You guys
Thank
for
you,
hanging
Kim.
out.
I have to come out of my hobbit hole sometimes.
Yes, I will keep poking you.
In the Hobbit hole?
Oh my god!
Not that way, Kim.
Mwah! Good night, everybody.
God damn it.
I'm signing off now before anything else goes wrong.